ops, clout chasers, and anyone else I might be forgetting. Welcome to the stream. It's the first official episode of Taylor Television's Get Ready With Me live book club. What do you think about that? I'm running a little bit behind myself today. I just put that on to be entertaining and fun and interesting. I didn't just come in from riding my motorcycle. I got in a couple of minutes ago, but I was starving. So I made food. What a novel concept, right? I had an ED for my whole life, and eating when I was hungry was very much not a thing. So it's really refreshing to just be hungry and be like, guess I'll eat. Why not? Right? What's the worst that could happen if I do? Thanks for liking the stream. Welcome into the stream. Happy Wednesday. We're going live every day at 1 EST. A little late, of course, because I'm an ADHD girly. My arm was wet from washing my hands. I made myself chicken salad with rotisserie chicken. Yo, Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits are so good. Harsh, I have so many books that I want to teach people the stuff in. So I don't know. I'm just experimenting with stuff on the stream. Thanks for coming in as always. I'm still in my motorcycle clothes. I'm actually going to take them off while we stream and change into my robe and then do my skincare. I woke up this morning at 5 and was at the gym by 6, and it's hair wash day, so my hair is coated in oil. So I haven't even washed my face yet. I went to the gym, and then I came back and did everything with the kids. And then I tried to go to the gym with my best friend, but that didn't work out because obviously 2-a-day workouts for the 100 Days Hotter Glow Up Challenge. 100 Days Hotter, you know? Yeah, I keep having live streaming is a good way for me to talk about my ideas and like think about them. So it didn't work out, but I did work out once already, and I will work out again when I go with the kids. I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a follower of Christ consciousness. Be more specific. What do you mean by believer of Jesus Christ? I'm a what is it called? An adherent to Christ consciousness? No, I'm not born again. I I I live with the light of Christ consciousness inside me. What up, MAGA 2024? My best friend got me Trump socks. She texts me. She goes, "Did you vote for Trump?" I said, she was saying that she loves me, and then she's like, "Did you vote for Trump?" I'm like, "Yes." Do you still love me? She got me those socks with the hair on them. She knows me so well. Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff they say about Jesus Christ, I'm reading the Bible. I read the Bible the other day on the stream. I'm reading the Bible because I'm interested to know what it says. I don't know. This is a book club. Where's my Bible? Oh, here it is. I can find it because I have this cool Bible. I got it in a free library on the street. I got this Bible because I just want to read it. I'm just interested. I'm pretty sure. Happy birthday, Mahad! Woo! Everyone say happy birthday to Mahad, aka Crick20 Edits. What up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. No, I don't know any Bible verses, but I was honestly interested to see what this book says. People are talking about it so much. Yeah, this is all the rage. #1 bestseller, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I opened it up and I thought, if anybody can read this book and understand it, it's me. I'm super, super smart. And I think this Bible book is a symbol, from what I can tell, from all the esoteric knowledge that I have gained from my research and passions of finding out why we are here and what the meaning of life is. I think this whole book is a metaphor for ourselves. I think that I think every individual soul has a soul inside of them that's a microcosm of the whole. Like how a glass of water, a drop is still the same thing. It's just a very smaller amount than the glass. I think we're like a little drop of God. We're like, if you look at like sacred geometry, we really are like holographic fractals. Oh, I forgot to turn my do not disturb back on. I fixed my do not disturb setting so no one can call me during the stream. We're like a fractal and like a hologram. So a hologram contains, every part of a hologram contains the whole thing. So I think it's something like that. Just subs, you're welcome. God bless you too. Got the Bible. I want to read you the first sentence of it. That's as far as I got. It's not the first sentence, it's the first little chunk. But if you study quantum physics, you'll find that there is something to light. And then the observer effect, particle theory, light. So the Son of God and the light of the world. So I think there's something going on with light. Like we emit photons, we have light in us. Really, like you can measure it. I'm not just making that up. That's not just like a belief. So I'm thinking that the answer to what are we and why are we here, I think it has something to do with light. Guys, remember I said the prayer. I'm Italian, so I said the prayer to St. Anthony yesterday because I couldn't find my heating pad for months. Found it today. I said the prayer on live. So, not even flexing, not even fronting. I lost my little stand. I want to put this on the stand so I don't have to hold it the whole time. Very truly, I tell you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless they are born again. Yeah, so I don't, yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. I don't know about the meaning of the Bible quite yet, but I am trying to get to the bottom of it. And I think it's very hard to have an opinion on the Bible unless you've actually read it. And I know a lot of people with opinions on the Bible, and I know very few whom have read it. So I don't want to be one of those people, but I really do think it has some sort of esoteric knowledge in it. I think that Jesus was an ascended master of consciousness in humanity, and I think we are entering a golden age of consciousness in our humanity again. And I don't think Jesus was the only one to bring this light and message to the world. I think there's a lot of ascended masters and Essenes. Yeah, like Shiva. Can I recommend two awesome biblical YouTube channels? Yeah, of course. It would be best if you comment them on the stream and then I'll screenshot them. But yeah, definitely. I'm trying to find out. But I do like, so this first Genesis, this first thing it says, this is a book club. We're actually going to be talking about atomic habits, but look, I'll put it here so you can see it behind me. Harsh, what do you think? I got the book behind me. You can't really see because of the lighting, but that's okay. It's just the idea of it. So, yeah, it's a book club. We're going to talk about atomic habits, but this is a book too. In the first thing the Bible says in Genesis, which I thought is so interesting. I thought this was very interesting. Okay? In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light that it was good. And it was is in italics, that it was good. Who's making these italics? Who's determining? And God divided the light from the darkness. I'll screenshot that. Thanks for the tips. I'll check them out, of course. Yeah, I did. I took a screenshot. Thank you so much. That book sets the mood. What, the Bible or yeah, the book? Yeah, yeah. I will. I definitely will. I consider myself to be a healer. I practice Reiki healing and EFT tapping healing. And I think that that's kind of any type of healing is definitely channeling the light and energy of the Jesus Christ consciousness, whatever that means. Yeah, no, I can tell. No, I will read it, but just from what I can tell about what the Bible says, it does seem that the stuff they said in the Bible is happening. But I don't know that it's meant to be a literal thing. So I am going to get to the bottom of this by reading this book. Oh, is it public domain? Harsh. Harsh is my manager. Harsh, can I read this? Can I read the Bible? Can I just make a video every day just reading a part of the Bible so that people can read the whole Bible with me? And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made a firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. Yeah, so I got this thing called the Book of Wisdom off this guy I saw on YouTube making YouTube shorts called the Book of Wisdom. And it basically just combines a bunch of different esoteric principles. But he was doing this like combining like Masonic information, like Jesus Christ, the number 33, the 33 degrees of Masonry, the 33 vertebrae in our spine. And he basically goes through the body and the pineal gland and the pituitary gland and the cross that they create in your brain. So there's a way of looking at the Bible and Jesus Christ, where everything is kind of like a metaphor or a symbol for something like in our body, like we are the God, we are the Christ. As blasphemous as that feels to say, it doesn't feel that way, but as it might seem to some people, because I was raised Catholic in the Catholic church and Catholic school. Yeah, God bless everybody. So, yeah, no stranger to the fact that some Revelation stuff is actually going down. Pretty crazy. My shirt says I love you. My shirt says I love you, and I do. Thank you guys all so much for being here in the stream with me. I really appreciate it. I was in a rush. I had this Apple Watch on, and I was like washing my hands and doing dishes, and it had like water under the band, and it really felt quite disgusting. I'm gonna take it off. I was gonna try to wear it all day to see how many calories I burn. Maybe I should just put it back on. I don't deal with anxiety. I've had anxiety. I definitely have struggled with anxiety, like acute anxiety during stressful times. Like with my ex, I had some anxiety. Like I've had a couple of panic attacks. No, but I don't deal with anxiety. Do you? I mean, I deal with my normal anxiety by doing the energy healing stuff that I taught myself that I'm on the channel to tell you guys. Oh, I should have done like an intro for the channel in the beginning of the live stream. But yeah, guys, my channel is all about my journey to finding my personal power and my healing journey, which had a lot to do with Jesus, God, myself, healing. And I'm on here to show people my journey and encourage them to try some of these things for themselves so that they can discover and tap into their personal power and live the lives of their dreams and their highest potentials. I want to help people help themselves, right? I helped myself and I want to share how I helped myself so that other people can help themselves. That's a great segue. We're going to talk about Atomic Habits. This is one of like the OG habit books I got. OG self-improvement, productivity books I got. I do. Yeah, I have ADHD. Why? Can you tell that I talk fast? I do have ADHD. You like my shirt? Thank you. So yeah, guys, yeah, I have a ton of energy. It's crazy. I know. Actually, I don't even drink caffeine. So this book says Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones by James Clear. This is a book I would highly recommend every single person in the world read. It's been a while since I've actually read it, but it's annotated extensively. Hey, Tim Polly, welcome to my stream. Nice to have you here. We're discussing self-improvement, our personal power, learning how to tap into it, and the books that help me learn what I know and how I turn my life from a nightmare life into a dream life. Guess I got a word of knowledge. It wasn't a guess. Okay. You got nice track pants. No, these are motorcycle pants. I'm gonna take them off. These are fully padded pants. These are from my motorcycle ride. They're all padded so that I don't get hurt if anything happens. They're like armored. They're armored pants. I've got leggings underneath them. I'm gonna change. I have my normal clothes underneath this, so I will take this off. I just didn't want to be too late to the stream, and honestly, I didn't want to overthink it. I just wanted to pop on and just talk with you guys. I've been going live every day at 1 o'clock. If you guys like the stream, make sure to hit it with a like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you're notified. I go live most days at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now, thanks to our friend Harsh Sharma. I got this new cup. I waited until my other one literally fell apart. Thank you, K-Dog. Thanks, Charles. So appreciated, guys. I am here for you. And really, the only thing I ask of you guys is a like, a share, a hit the bell, a subscribe. These are all free things that you can do to really help my channel. I'm here to help you guys and help myself. And I'm asking you for a little bit of help in exchange also. You used to drive your motorcycle with normal clothes. Well, they say ATG, ATT, all the gear, all the time. Because you don't dress for the ride, you dress for the crash. I'll check them out, Charles. Thank you so much. I did screenshot them, and yeah, don't forget, guys, subscribe and like and hit the bell so that you can get notified on all the days whenever I go live. We're gonna do a book club. This is the Get Ready With Me Live book club. So right now my hair is actually coated in oil. That's why it's in braids. Today is hair wash day. And so I was going to the gym, so I didn't want to just have my hair all down covered in castor oil. So I put it in braids and to ride my motorcycle. And now I'm back and we're going to, I feel like I have like dry skin on my lip. Um, we're going to discuss this book while I get ready. I have not washed my face yet because I've basically been working out and riding a motorcycle all day. So I'm going to wash my face, put my products on, and we'll talk about this awesome book. So I'll read you the back just to give you, and it's funny, it's all annotated with my ideas. Self-help for garbage people. No offense, but if you are a garbage person, you're welcome here. I used to be a garbage person. I was terrible to myself. I was kids U2s, do something you love, mini habits, buy land, do retreats. Damn. It's funny that I wrote that in this book. Buy land, do retreats, did buy land. Did buy land. Have not had a retreat on it yet, but I did buy land. So careful what you write down because you might do it. I wrote, there are winners and losers in this world, and both are inside of you. Which do you choose? What's this one? Win your game. I wrote that. There's a winner and a loser inside you. Which do you choose? The book is a revolutionary system to get 1% better every day. People think when you want to change your life, you need to think big. But world-renowned habits expert James Clear has discovered another way. He knows that real change comes from the compound effect of hundreds of small decisions. Doing 2 push-ups a day, waking 5 minutes earlier, or reading just one more page. He calls them atomic habits. In this groundbreaking book, Clear reveals exactly how these minuscule changes can grow into such life-altering outcomes. He uncovers a handful of simple life hacks, the forgotten art of habit stacking, the unexpected power of the 2-minute rule, or the trick to entering the Goldilocks zone, and delves into cutting-edge psychology and neuroscience to explain why they matter. Along the way, he tells inspiring stories of Olympic gold medalists, leading CEOs, and distinguished scientists who have used the science of tiny habits to stay productive, motivated, and happy. I bought more land. These small changes will have a transformative effect on your career, your relationships, and your life. So, my self-concept was so low when I first read this book. There is no way I ever thought that I'd ever be able to take any of this information, advice to heart. I really did. Sorry, I'm trying to move this a little bit. I really did for most of my life resign myself to a life where I felt very bad about myself. I carried around extreme shame and toxic self hatred. And I just didn't think I had the discipline or the wherewithal to improve my life. I had a very rough early life. Like the first 35 years of my life were very, very challenging, I'll say. And I really did get to a point in my life where I felt like all the energy I had possibly could have had to like have a purpose or make something of myself or achieve my dreams had actually been completely used up and exhausted. So I remember when I first read this book that that's pretty much the place I was in, and reading the book made me feel even worse because it was just kind of a reminder of the things that I knew I would never do and I didn't think I was capable of doing, and a reminder that other people are capable of caring about themselves and changing their lives for the better, but for some reason I wasn't. I felt dysfunctional, I felt other than, I felt on the outside of life looking in. It's chamomile tea with some milk in it. I prefer to be drinking heavy cream in it, but I'm on a 100-day to hotness journey. I'm trying to get as hot as I possibly can in 100 days. So the heavy cream has got it. Like, I got to take a chill with the heavy cream. This is just whole milk and a little stevia. Oh, hey, what's up, Apollo? I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad you were saved, and I'm glad you're back in the stream. It's chamomile tea. I got so much tea. I have a whole bag of tea. You guys want me to spill the tea? I actually have tea. You guys know every single day I get into some kind of crazy ass confrontation and I have tea every single day. Like I have so much tea for you guys, and I just was with you less than 24 hours ago. I'm gonna make a YouTube short and I'm gonna Spill the tea. I didn't actually mean for it to fall out. But since I've been live streaming so much, I can feel it in my throat. So I got this throat tamer for tonight. If you want to be hot, eat meat. Get those meat sweats. Yeah, I know, actually. I'm lucky enough to have a doctor. I do keto. I do strict keto sometimes. Right now, I'm trying to be a little easier on myself. But yes, I have a really good doctor, luckily, that prescribed me on the carnivore diet. Yes, the backstory behind the book is so good. So he had a really bad injury, right? It's been a while since I've read it. I've read it, and then I've listened to it. I'll tell you I can tell you the backstory. I have to scan it again to remember exactly what it was. Or Harsh, you can remind us about it. But yeah, I do want to be hot, and ketosis and carnivore diet is a really awesome thing. It really helps me. I think that being in ketosis, I started it. I went from being vegan to being keto. And I started it because a doctor that I followed was like super about the keto, and she straight up convinced me that it's the best way to maintain brain health and avoid dementia. And I was like, damn, sold, you know? So I started doing keto, and I do love it for sure. It's just I'm recovering from an eating disorder. And I find that sometimes I can get a little bit too restrictive, and then I burn out, and then I kind of yo-yo back and forth from having like super discipline to having none at all, which segue, that's what the technique of this book helps you with. I have found that perfectionism is a type of procrastination, right? Carbs help with hormone production, but you do you. Interesting. I've never thought about that. I measure my ketones and I measure my blood sugar. This doctor is actually an obstetrician, so she's a hormonal health, like women's expert, and this is like her whole thing. So, well, I never heard about that. Thanks, Flame Guy. So I found that for me, perfectionism is a form of procrastination. So when you have something that you can do and you're scared of the challenges that are going to come up while you do it, and then you just say, ah, you know what? No, I don't know. You know, like right now, my live stream, I don't have a proper camera set up right now for my live stream. I don't have a proper thumbnail. Yeah, I can braid it for you live. I can unbraid it and show you how long it takes. I don't really know how to do it. I've been practicing. It's a lot easier with the oil because the hair stays together. So I did not make a proper thumbnail because every time I do, it crashes the stream when I'm starting it. So now I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. I'm going to show it for the stream with whatever kind of thumbnail I can pull off right now. But I'm wanting it to be so perfect and having the thumbnail be perfect and then not doing it because of that. That's the real block and challenge that I come up against commonly. Here's the story behind the book. After a life-changing injury in high school, James Clear rebuilt his habits step by step. His journey inspired Atomic Habits, a guide to transforming lives through small, consistent changes. Yeah, but he also, I think, was like a high-level athlete. Wasn't he supposed to be like a baseball player or something? Unless you need to keep them in. No, I can show you. Yeah, for sure. I'll show you. I'll rebraid it. So yeah, I've been finding that perfectionism is a type of procrastination for myself. And I found that, you know, when I'm doing like a carnivore diet or a keto diet, sometimes it's too much and I burn out and then I revert into a cheat day that turns into a cheat meal that turns into, or a cheat week in a month. And then the wheels just fall off. So I've just been trying to work on being much kinder to myself. I'm making a ton of changes in my life. So I've learned what I did this video called the 3-week total life reset, and I very quickly burned myself out and basically reverted to like a prior state that I hadn't been in quite some time. um, so I realized for myself that incremental changes was probably better. And I've noticed that since I've stopped trying to improve myself from a place of shame and self-hate and was able to kind of come to terms with how much I really did hate myself and how much toxic shame I was carrying around, since I was able to like admit that to myself, it seems like the most like shameful thing ever to hate yourself, right? You're supposed to love yourself and nobody will love you until you love yourself and blah blah blah. And so, on top of not loving yourself and on top of having nobody love you, you also feel bad that you were supposed to, everyone else loves themselves. So, like, for example, with my ex, he treated me so badly. And it's like, why do all these other people, like, all these other people would leave if someone treated them like this? Why am I staying? Like, what is so wrong with me that I think that this is the way that I need to live, right? And I just really hated myself. I have a whole video about hating myself and how I like came to terms with it, and how like as soon it was like I was so scared to admit it and so scared to feel that horrible feeling. But once I kind of realized it and just admitted it, it was like the floodgates of being able to like improve myself and improve my life opened up. It really was like it was crazy. Um and so now I'm approaching self development, I'm personal development and growth from a place of self love instead of a punitive place of self hate and feeling unworthy of love unless I'm perfect and all that good stuff. So the concepts in Atomic Habits have really helped me because it takes the pressure off of like waking up and changing your entire life in a day. So I was always very militant with myself and carried around very low self esteem. And so every single day of my life since I can remember, I'd wake up and be like, I'm going to change. I'm going to be better. I'm going to fix myself. But I think the real healing occurred when I realized that I don't have to fix myself, you know? I didn't have to fix myself. I just had to love myself, give myself grace and patience the way that I would to a child or a best friend. So, something that really clicked with me, I don't know who told me this, but um, think about the way that you talk to yourself. And I used to lay in bed every single night and like say the meanest things ever to myself, things I would never ever say to another human being. And I realized like this is crazy. I'm working so hard as a mom. I'm such a good mom. I have amazing kids. Yet here I am laying in bed, and the last thoughts I have every night are that I could have done more, and I'm failing my children, and are my kids okay? And this and this and this. And like, how tragic is that? So last year, my New Year's resolution was to give myself grace, and I fell off a bunch of times. But I remember, like, at some point in March being like, yo, what about the New Year's resolution? You were going to give yourself grace. Come on. And I was like, oh, yeah, that. And I just kept, every time I was being really hateful to myself, I just kept reminding myself over and over and over again of that. And little by little, I'll be damned. All this stuff in the books, all this stuff on the YouTube actually was true, right? And it's just it's horrible when you don't love yourself and you don't care about yourself, and you just are watching all these people and you can't understand how they got there. But now I really do. But it definitely started from it began in a place. Sorry, I'm getting hot drinking my tea. I'm sitting on my heating pad for my back. um it really came from a place of what if I have my sweatshirt? I thought I had it down here. That's annoying. I thought I had my sweatshirt down here, but I don't. Oh my gosh. Here. I lost my train of thought. But, yeah. What was I saying? It was all coming from a place of hating myself, and now it's coming from a place of loving myself. I don't remember what I was just saying, but what I will say, I distracted myself. But what I will say is that since I started giving myself grace, and just allowing myself to go back a little bit and then go forward, go back a little bit and then go forward. Like the last I did the 21-day total life reset video. Yo, Levi. I did the 21-day total life reset video, and then the pressure of trying to change all that stuff at once, it broke me. It literally broke me. I went back to like self-destructive habits and doing things. Hey, you're welcome. That one came out, it's not perfect, but it was a lot better than I thought they would come out. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I could have done better. I'll try it again. Um, yeah, I went back into a place. I gained 20 pounds. Like I tried to be too hard on myself. What, Dave Chappelle? What up, Michael? Thanks for being in the stream. Thanks, everybody, for coming and seeing me. If you come into the stream, I'm going live every day at 1 p.m. EST. And when you come in, if you wouldn't mind hitting the stream with a like, it helps my channel so much. And it's literally the only thing I ask of you. So, welcome to the stream and thank you so much. Yeah, I wound up gaining like 15, 20 pounds. Right now, I'm 144 pounds, down from 155. And I started at 148 like a week ago, basically. So, I feel like the first couple of pounds you lose are like water and water retention and all that. But I am on, thank you for the like. 20 pounds looks great on you. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. My friend today said to me on the phone, she's like, I would have no idea. I am a pound heavier than when I gave birth to my son. But like I said, I have a history of eating disorders, and I only gained 15 pounds when I was pregnant because the eating disorder stuff. She's like, I would have had no idea. I'm like, bruh, that's why it's so scary. But I guess at this point, really, I only put on like 15 pounds. I'm exaggerating by saying 20 because, like I said, I have lost a bunch of them. So I feel like that's a little better. So yeah, I tried to, if you look back at my 3 week total life reset, I was doing 3 things with my routines in the morning, 3 things for career, and 3 things. I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing diet stuff. And I started to try to go to bed with no TV. I tried to read. I tried to go on a digital detox. I tried to like do it all at once. And I used to like be so hard on myself that I would be able to pull stuff like this on. Why do I kind of sound like Mila Kunis? That's a compliment. She voices Meg on Family Guy. Harsh loves Family Guy. That's actually funny. I've never thought of that, but I know what you're saying right now. I get it. I can see that. So, yeah, and then I failed. And then, how about this? Instead of feeling terrible about myself and hating myself so much, I decided, you know what? I love myself. I'm going to give myself a break. That was kind of a bit much. Why don't I just, hold on. Literally, speaking of gaining so much weight, my clothes are like way too tight and I'm like literally spilling on my clothing. These are a lot looser though since I went on my 100 days hotter. But you're tall. 6'2", 250. Hey, let's talk about weight. I mean, it's cool to want to be a healthy weight, and it's okay if you don't like your weight. I don't know what 250 means for 6'2". Um, I guess you're assuming that that's thank you, Levi. Yes, Stewie. Um, so I'm not farting. I'm just sitting on a plastic chair and it makes weird noises sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been carrying around the same 10 or 15 pounds my entire life and I'm just over it. Like I'm ready to just like be who I really am. I'm not like this like girl who has to walk around 15 pounds heavy with a little chubby belly. Like I'm not that person. I have discipline. I have energy. I'm strong. And so for the first time, I said, you know what? I'm just going to let myself be. What if I just love myself even though I feel fat? What if? Yeah, me too. I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's talk weight, Mike. Like let's make an atomic habit. Let's make a mini habit. Like for me, I'm not really tracking the food I eat because I am working really hard to not eat after the sun sets, not snack at night, and not snack between meals. So sometimes when I do that, I just let myself go totally off the rails. Like when you're doing keto, you can use a lot of mayonnaise. So, when I don't care, I'll just be like, oh, whatever, I'll just make some chicken salad. But today, I made chicken. Um, I made chicken salad, but I like really was easy on the mayonnaise. But I enjoyed it on a croissant because I took some croissants. So I freeze extra bread all year. And then during the holidays, when I need to make stuffed mushrooms and stuffing, I take out all the bread from the year. I toast it all and I make breadcrumbs. And it's like a mix of all these different breads? Yeah, my son's the same way, Levi. He can't keep weight on either. So today I was cleaning out my freezer because I'm hosting Thanksgiving and I was getting ready and I found these frozen croissants and I was like, okay, I'm gonna defrost these for stuffing. I'm gonna put croissants in the stuffing. Well, I toasted them and they looked and smelled so good. I went on a sourdough journey. If you watch my shorts, if you go back, I was learning how to make sourdough. It's funny that you say that because I was actually going to go pick up a bowl of sourdough and make a butter candle to put in it for Thanksgiving. I was on a sourdough kick, but you know what? I thought people were just being dramatic with the process. I do not have time to be feeding sourdough starter. That thing took over my kitchen. I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, yeah, usually like when I'm on my fitness kick, I would never eat a croissant. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch the, let's start. I'm gonna watch the mayonnaise in the chicken salad, and I'm gonna have the croissant. I think the first bite was the best one. My lips, I just changed retainers, and I feel like it's like making my lips dry inside. Yeah, so I enjoyed some croissant, which I would never let myself do, but then I wind up being too restrictive of myself, which is why this book, Atomic Habits, is so helpful because it really does. It really does show so clearly the huge changes you can make in your life by making small ones every day, or at least having the intention to make small ones every day. Have I made a small one every day? Hell no. But have I tried? Yeah, I've definitely tried, you know? Yeah, that's a good oil to cook with. I actually cook with bacon fat or avocado oil, but I do like coconut oil to cook with too. Do you guys have to book turkeys beforehand because of demand? No, we don't. No, we can just go buy them. If you want, like, I'm gonna take off these pants because I'm literally sweating in them. I have pants on underneath, so don't get too excited. Um, if you want a fresh caught one, yes, you have to order it in advance from a butcher. But if you're just gonna get a frozen one, see, this is my before. Um, if you just get a frozen one, you can just go to the store. You actually reminded me. I was thinking about, oh, I have to order them. I don't. My sister and I decided I'm not going to get the one from the store. I'm going to get the one from Walmart delivery. So that'll be cool. I'll do that. I'll get that. Tallow. Yes, Chris. Hi, I'm live. Tallow. I just saw a really cool thing on Facebook that I screenshotted. Chris, I'm living my dreams. Um, if you go to your butcher and ask them for the extra bones, I guess they just throw away the bones. Chris, like the stream. They just throw away the bones, so they'll give them to you. And this person showed this bucket of bones and said that they made like 20 jars of tallow and they boiled the meat off and everything. It was pretty amazing. And so yeah, you can get hi Luis, thank you. You can get bones from the butcher and then boil them out into tallow and meat and broth, and then you can grind up the bones and make bone meal for your yard. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, you're a vegetarian. I was a vegan forever for the animals and for my heart, but um, then I changed my mind about that. But yeah, vegetarian. I was eating like that for a long time. And I would just eat the sides on Thanksgiving. I just didn't have turkey, but the best part of Thanksgiving is the sides, like all the different vegetables, potatoes. My son's deathly allergic to potatoes, so I can't really ever have those here, but I will have them on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be amazing. Eggs with tallow. I've never cooked with tallow, but I have. I usually cook, yeah, with bacon fat. I save that. And I'm making, like, I was gonna make an 11-course tasting menu. It's a long story, but like in the beginning of Thanksgiving, everyone sits around and we eat so much. And then I feel like by the time it gets to dinner, everyone's kind of full. And then, like, I'm not hungry for the real dinner. So I thought this year, instead of just putting out huge platters of food, I will get little catering dishes and I will sit down and I'll serve all the appetizers in courses. So we'll have a stuffed mushroom course and I'll serve one stuffed mushroom for everyone. Then we'll have like a palate cleanser. Thank you for the like on the stream. Yeah, opening up the freaking croissant, aluminum foil gave me a cut. Like, what is that? Today's been the weirdest day, by the way. Has anyone noticed that today's weird? I don't know if Mercury retrograde is starting today or what, but like I could tell you 10 super weird things that went down today. It was a funky day for everybody that I've really talked to. So I'm wondering if it's the same for you guys. Instead of doing a tray of bacon wrapped scallops, I was going to make one bacon wrapped scallop, you know? I actually have to get my coaster. I need to get my coaster for my teacup. Give me a second. Look, guys. Yeah, my teacup because the tea bag was like leaking on the side. Guys, look. I do hand embroidery. I made this. I made this by hand. I used cloth napkins from the store and I sewed it to make two little coaster pieces, and then I sewed it together with a sewing machine, and then I embroidered it. Look at that little corner of embroidery. That's 3 French knots. Look, I put my name on it. I know, Chris. You know what, Chris? You never know what's going to happen in life because I used to live stream hula hooping years and years and years ago, and lately I've been busting out the hula hoop on live stream, and to be hula hooping on live stream like 10 years later is just the craziest thing. So never say never. You never know what will happen. Olive oil is good too. My panties, my underwear are nude color today. Thank you for asking. My dad said, we're getting wait, my dad said, when we stuff yourself full of food, the first thing that we do is look for a place to lay down. Yeah. I really made this. Look, this is my name. I do hand embroidery. This isn't even the most beautiful thing I've made. This is just like a little, look, guys, the bird has an eye. You can't really see on the camera, but there's an eyeball. Yeah, you can. Guys, I got an eyeball into that. Come on, guys. How cute is that? It says my name. Um, So, yeah, I was gonna make all those courses and then I realized like what am I even doing? And like yeah, everyone wants to lay down. My house is very small. Like my house is big, but the whole first floor of it is my studio and my master bedroom. So the upstairs is kind of like an apartment layout. So that's the difference. My sister usually has it and she has a fireplace and she has all these different rooms, but like in my house it's like there's nowhere to go for that nap. Them jugs looking good, baby. Thanks, Creative Motion. Glad you think so. That's what I'm here for. Um, but now I'm thinking it might be a little awkward, like making everyone sit down and eat these little plates of food. So I think instead I'm going to just serve them. Maybe I just really wanted to plate everything on those little catering dishes. I don't know. I'm trying to see them white chocolate cheeks. Let's cookie and cream. Okay, psycho. Okay, so I told you it's a weird day. Want to give me some slurp glazing? No, guys, I don't. We're discussing the book Atomic Habits. This is the get. I think you're in the wrong app or live stream. This is the Get Ready with Me live stream where we talk about books. I think you might have gone into the wrong one. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, guys. You like these pigtails? My hair is covered in oil. It's hair wash day. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Or your cake or cookies? Yeah, I got the whole damn bakery, boy. All right. Listen, guys, we're talking about Atomic Habits. It's a book. You should be 1% better every day. Today, you should try to make one less inappropriate comment to a woman if you can possibly. And then every day you make a practice. And then by like maybe in 3 months, you like won't be a douche anymore. Try it. Hey, Manish. What up? Also, my dad might be in here. So it's kind of embarrassing for you guys. I wrote up AI wrote up some talking points. Yeah, you guys like it. They like it when you're mean. Thanks for the likes, bruh. Some of y'all sex offenders. So, I actually read a book. I'm always reading books. That's why I want to do a book club. Why Men Love Bitches. Yo, it taught me so much. Do you know? And it's a clickbait title. They don't really love bitches, but women who respect themselves and can assert for themselves and not be doormats. Guys like respect that. And one of my dear friends is a therapist, and she said she couldn't believe it. The women who were the most difficult had the men like jumping through hoops in therapy to try to please them. And yeah, she was really surprised. You're reading Atomic Habits. That's what's up. Thank you for subscribing, Manish. Thank you for reading the book. I read the book over and over again. I'm from New York, and that's where I am right now. I've read the book before and annotated it extensively, but I just feel like every time I'm at a different place in my life, I get something new out of it. Like the first time I read this book, it legit just made me feel bad about myself because I felt like, how could I ever do this, But this is the coolest thing is that if you do something 1% better every single day in a year, you'll be like 400% better at it. So think about it this way, right? There's an airline pilot and he's flying a flight. And if an airline pilot adjusts his compass, what's it called? Navigation. If an airline pilot adjusts his navigation just 1 degree, he'll end up in a completely different place than the original destination. So it's kind of the same way in your life. So 1% better every day. If you get 1% worse one day for a year, and then if you get 1% better every day for a year, this is what happens. You go up like this instead of staying. So look at that. It seems just a little, but these things have a way of compounding in themselves and really making huge changes in your life. Troll, trust me, you need me to pull out that pew pew on you. Yo, you better hope my dad's not in this stream because he has been known to pull the pew pew on you. He's nuts like me. I get it from him. Everyone didn't realize that. They thought my dad was normal. And my dad and I roll around doing hood rat shit all the time. And I'm like, Dad, I actually get it from you. That's crazy. My dad seems like a super mild-mannered guy. I'll do the pew-pew on you. You can't see it, but it's there. I sleep with it. I keep that thing on me. I'll keep that thing on me. Um, So I wanted to just talk about the introduction of the book, and then in the lives, like every day, we're going to talk about a different chapter. And guys, 100 Days Hotter, I'm on a huge winter arc transformation journey to improve myself. This will keep me honest on my reading habit. Now I have to read a chapter of the book because I got to make some notes to talk to you guys about it. Hey, Diane, the channel is about the things I did to find my personal power and to access my personal power, and teaching people what I did so that they can find their own power. Yeah, I turned my life from a nightmare into the life of my dreams, and I want to share everything that I did to change it, to make it better, because I finally like stepped into my personal power, self-respect, love, all that stuff, and now I'm obsessed with telling people how I did that, because I literally never thought it was going to happen to me, and I thought like the worst things about myself, and I thought my life was actually going to be a tragedy. And then I actually made the decision, had some trust, had some patience, turned it all around. Now I'm living my dream, and all I want to do is help other people do that. I feel like people are too afraid to even have a dream. People are too afraid to even admit what they want because of the pain of that space between wanting it and not having it, and then what you have to do to get it. And I didn't think I had it in myself to do all this stuff, but then I did all this stuff, reading these books and doing all the other stuff I did that I'm sharing on my channel, and I got there. So yeah, I just want to people on YouTube really are the ones who helped me get there. So I just want to be that person now on YouTube for other people. Yo, most likely ever got harsh. Thank you so much. So yes, Diane, I do have an IG. It's Taylor_television, and you're welcome to follow it. I usually just post the stuff I do on YouTube right now because I'm just focusing on YouTube, and it's too much to learn YouTube and Instagram at the same damn time. But feel free to follow it. There'll be more content on there in the future. Siri, your book list. Share your book list. I'll take out some books. I put some. I put some to actually share with you guys. They're on my bed. I'll grab them. It's your birthday, Amaya B. Happy birthday. Yeah, the channel is about helping others to help themselves by sharing my journey of helping myself. Then why you talk about murder, Harsh? Bruh. Bruh. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Crazy, especially on a live that keeps literally every comment in a database. Yeah, watch out. Pew. Self-defense. That's legal. That's the law, homie. Troll. So yeah, that's what the channel's about. Thank you for being on the channel. If that sounds interesting to you, just make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you're notified when I go live every day at 1 p.m. It doesn't take that long to turn that battleship around. Yo, it's the little tiny movements that start to move the ship. I have Instagram, Taylor_television, right? Yeah, Taylor_television at hotmail.com. No, it's my Instagram. Dude needs attention so bad, it's truly pathetic. Work on your life. It'll get better, troll. I didn't talk murder. I say I glaze. Glazing them. What up, Michael Walker? Oh, yeah, for sure. So post that you're a killer and then say, I'm just going to scream self-defense. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Manish, I can speak as slowly as I can possibly speak. This is probably about as slowly as I can go, but it'll help you. It'll be good for your brain to keep up with the talking. So I want to give you guys 5 key talking points. I just wanted to like introduce this book because we are going to be discussing it chapter by chapter in a more structured way. I love looking at my notes in this book. Purpose, just to get you thinking about easy places to start. Just to get you thinking about easy places to start. Aggregation of marginal gains. Oh, the British cycling? Yeah, okay. They talk about the British cycling team, how the British cycling team had not won any races. Thank you, Cortez. That's what I'm talking about. Don't pull out the pew pew. I won't, but it's back there. Trust. I actually made a YouTube short. If you look at my short about turning my bed into a hotel bed, I didn't mean to include, I moved it out of the shot, but I accidentally, there's one long shot where there's just a gun behind me. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Cortez, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subbed yet and hit the stream with a like. It really helps my channel, and I'm working full time to grow it. I'm streaming every day and I'm doing a content marathon, and I'm trying to get monetized I am going to be monetized by the end of the year with all of your help and support. So thank you guys for being here. Mitch, thank you for subbing. Cortez, you're awesome. I really would like you to sub because I want you back in my stream because you're really helping me a lot here. I'm not reading trolls comments just because sometimes having to clap back distracts me from my point. So the British cycling team, from what I remember, the first time I read this book, or second, whatever, couldn't win a race to save their lives. And so a new coach came and started tweaking tiny things. Like he got them the highest tech, lightweight clothes to wear. And they found a company to make the brakes on the bikes like 10% lighter. And they made a ton of tiny little improvements on the cycling team. And little by little, they became like a championship cycling team. So thank you, Cortez. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. You missed yesterday's stream. I make all my streams private, so I mean public. So if you miss one, you will still be able to watch it. I'm trying to get this mic a little closer, like in front of me, so I don't have to like go to the side. Like I'm not like, well, but I also don't want it to be so in the shot. Let me know if that's too distracting, the microphone. Let me know if it's annoying. Thank you, Michael. My hair is coated in castor oil. It's hair wash day, and I haven't even washed my face today. But if we get to do it at some point on the stream, we'll do it. I'm going to wash my face and put my skincare on like I usually do on the stream if we get to it, because today's all about the book. So, just 5 years after Brailsford took over, the British cycling team dominated the road and track cycling events at the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, where they won an astounding 60% of the gold medals available. 4 years later, when the Olympic Games came to London, the Brits raised the bar as they set 9 Olympic records and 7 world records. I want to see how bad their record was. Anyway, yeah, making small adjustments you might expect, they redesigned the bike seats to make them more comfortable and rubbed alcohol on the tires for a better grip. They asked riders to wear electronically heated overshorts to maintain ideal muscle temperature while riding and using biofeedback sensors to monitor how each athlete responded to a particular workout. The team tested various fabrics in a wind tunnel and had their outdoor riders switch to indoor racing suits, which proved to be lighter and more aerodynamic. So the book is basically based on that exact concept, that it's not about overhauling yourself to be an Olympian tomorrow. I've tried that enough times, and there are definitely people who are better with discipline than me, for sure. I'm a baby girl, and I'm just here to have fun and have a silly goose time. And I have ADHD severely. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming into my stream. It's nice to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. So, yeah, and I guess when I was trying to do this stuff to fix myself and feel like I was like worthy of even being alive. What up, Rocky? It was so hard because it was like all or nothing, and I was always trying to overhaul everything and then failing. Oh, this one right here, walk slowly. A chapter is called Walk Slowly But Never Backward. So what I really learned over the last year, I had a terrible breakup with a man that I was about to marry, and he did me the best favor that anyone's ever done in my life, because he escorted me to the absolute rock bottom of my entire life, leaving me no choice but to really take a step back and look at myself and realize that I was the only common denominator in all of these situations. And I really needed to get a hold of what in the hell was going on with me on the inside, because you can't go through the same situation with several men and then really say it's all them. Like at that point, I'm not saying it's got to be you, but it was definitely stuff I was doing. They were horrible. They were abusive. I, however, was the one that needed to like learn self-respect, and the quickest, most direct crows fly route to that healing and those realizations really was that extreme pain that I went through the past year. It was terrible. I have acted, Tim. I did some stage acting. I do. I enjoy acting. I was in a couple of commercials, and I was in a theater production at the Salem Theater Company in Salem, Massachusetts, in Boston. I'm an entertainer. So now I realize that it's okay if I'm not making the biggest leaps. I trust in myself, and I trust in God. If he's above me, if he's in me, if he's on me, if he's up me, I don't know where God is or what he is, but I know that I believe in a power that I don't understand, see, can't feel, or touch. And I just channeled all of my fear into that trust. Because you know what? If you're fearful in your life and everything is going wrong, what do you have to lose by just trusting something unseen for a little bit? Dance, ho. Yeah, I do hula hoop sometimes. Which commercials? Oh God. Oh God. Ugh, right? Hardcore. Ugh, this girl, right? I know. Ugh, I have to be me. Imagine that. My neighbor was a director, and he cast me in 2 commercials for the Toyota, our local Toyota dealership. I was the reasonable mom in the Toyota Sienna, and my kids were in the commercial too. And then I was in one of his Doritos commercials that he submitted for a Super Bowl ad. These are that one's still online. That's a good one. I should post it in the community page if I can find it. That was a really funny one. That's where I played a grandma who was obviously a hot girl, and the whole concept of the commercial was that Doritos were my fountain of youth. I am from New York. Thank you, Cortez. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. And that's when I was doing the theater stuff. I always wanted to be like, do stand up comedy, be an actress. I always wanted to be like a personality, do YouTube. I want to have like a morning show. Yeah, I want to have a show called The Good Morning Show. Harsh, what do you think about that? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right, I just learned my sun, moon, rising. Gemini, Libra, Aries. Do not know my Venus, but I do have my whole report because I've been using the moon cycle to raise my Christ oil. You ever hear the term milk and honey? Well, apparently, when the moon is in your sun cycle, once every 28 and a half days, your pituitary and pineal gland excrete a secretion. And that is what goes on to be called milk and honey. And it's a masculine and feminine thing. And it's actually where like the shape of the medical catechus comes from. So apparently, when your sun sign, when the moon is in your sun sign, it's excreted from your brain, and if you are a pure channel for it, if you are in the right kind of condition for this seed to be planted, the Christ oil travels down and like puts a seed of like transformation and growth and love and beauty and purpose in your life. So ever since I heard about this, I was like, yo, I need to know when the moon, I don't know anything about this stuff at all, but this concept seemed to have credence across a couple of different philosophies and things that I've read. So I said, you know, what's to lose? It's free. Like I was saying, like, what do you have to lose by believing in something? That's what I'm trying to like get people to be willing to do. Like, listen, can you just trust me for like a month to do what I'm saying? If it doesn't help your life, that's fine. It's fine. It's free. But like, what do you have to lose? Like your miserable life that you're holding on to? Because you know what? I know what people have to lose. Being miserable is painful enough. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, but it can make me cry just like talking about this. No, Cortez. It's called Grandma. Um, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So it's miserable enough being miserable, but having a moment of hope where things are going to be better and then them never getting better, honestly, is worse than being miserable the whole time. I know that feeling. I can remember, I hope I don't cry. This is like a very emotional thing for me to say, and I think it really did set me up for a lot of what I went through, the hardships in my life. I can remember having such big hopes for everything in my life as a child, right? Like before I went to bed, I would like think about all these amazing things I wanted to do, and I would picture myself doing it, right? And I would see these magazines and I would see books, and had such like an imagination. I have my life goals list still right next to my computer from when I'm 12 years old. Like, you should see the stuff I wrote on this life goals list. I was a woman on a little mission. Thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Um, so I remember there was one moment in my life where, I always expected everything to be so amazing and so great. And it was always such a disappointment. I was treated very badly as a child in a lot of different situations. Adults did not, hello from Germany. I don't know how to say anything in German. I can say some things from Belgium, like alsjeblieft. um, and I remember the moment where I was like, I cannot take this disappointment anymore. Like, this is the worst feeling. I'm so sick and tired of showing up places and having it be such a letdown. Like, adults did not like me. I went to Catholic school, and the adults had a sense that's my dryer, sorry. Adults had a sense that I was smarter than them and felt threatened by me and the stuff I would say. And a lot of people as I was growing up would say to me, who do you think you are? Really, who the fuck do you think you are? And I think I really internalized that as like, who the fuck do I think I am to ever want this stuff? Like, and then I remember a lot of stuff. It's all bad stuff. I remember everything. That's another thing. Like, I remember everything. People will say, oh, you remember that? Yeah, like I do. I remember everything. I remember the time in my life, I don't remember why or what age I was, but I can very clearly remember saying to myself, you know what? I am going to adjust my expectations of everything down because I cannot take this feeling of being like so disappointed anymore. Like, how many times can I have hope, or how many times can I think things are going to be a certain way and try to do something with all my heart only to get completely cut off at the legs, you know? And I was little, you know, like 6, 7 years old. And I've always had like a genius IQ. So I was just like taking a lot in. Mushroom coffee, I tried that. I have a short about trying mushroom coffee. I want to get back into it. But I've been so smart since I'm very little, and everything has always been very clear to me. And as a little kid, I didn't have the capacity to understand any of that. Yeah, it's very emotional. Yeah, your memory, you know, I have a photographic memory for everything I see. I have a photographic sound memory. I can remember everything I heard, which was really fun when my ex was trying to gaslight me, telling me I didn't say this, I didn't say that. I'm like, not only do I know what you said, but I know the exact like cadence, intonation, tone, all of it. I know the key in which you were speaking, you know? So I remember deciding as a child, I am going to adjust my expectation of life way lower because I'm sick and tired of everything being so shit compared to what I think it is. And it really set me up. I internalized that, and that's the way I live my entire life. I literally set my expectation for life so low, set what I would accept from life so low, and then just went on to live a life as an amazing, bright person who just accepted the crumbs from every single thing in my life. And who knows how many good things I could have had if I wasn't so married to that mindset and the perception that things will never be like I picture them, so I might as well not even try. I love you guys too. I love you guys. Yeah, well you guys can come to my live. I feel like it's like talking to me on the phone, and I love how on the live stream it puts us into all different topics. You know, it's hard to put all of these ideas into videos, but I like that we all get to talk about them on the stream. So I can understand why it is hard to change your mindset even for a month, because you would then have to take the chance to say, I want things to be better. A lot of people would rather say, I'm happy with this as it is and it's just fine, and never be confronted with that disappointment of failure, or that disappointment of the space between the life you want and the life you have. And so what I did was I took the life that I had. They call this crap fitting, fitting yourself to crap. I took the life that I had and I pulled everything down to that level instead of learning how to cope with the discomfort that was between that low level and that high level. And what that did was make that high level completely disappear to me in my life. It removed it as something I was aware of even being possible. And then I lived a very small, terrible life every single day, trying so hard, not wondering what was going on. And it was really because I just didn't have like the love or the support or the network or the upbringing to deal with that discomfort. My life was so hard that any marginal discomfort was like too much. When you're ready to break, it's like the straw that breaks a camel's back. Like every straw was the one that broke my back. And I was just stuck and stuck and stuck. And until this relationship with this guy, which I swear, when I walked in and saw him, I thought it was love at first sight. Oh, and I love telling that story. That's another sad thing. Here I am thinking I had love at first sight with this friggin' monster, but I felt like when I walked in, I recognized him. Like, I recognized him. When I walked into that bar, I was like, there he is. And of course, in our love at first sight story, because he loved that too, he'd be like, I saw you first. I saw you before you even walked in. But I recognized him and I was like, there he is. And I always thought it's because I recognized him as like my soulmate. But now I realize that he was my key to unlocking every single thing inside of myself that was damaged and broken and worn down. And the point that I was at in my life because of him and because of my choices with him, really is what gave me that rock bottom, nothing else to lose courage to hope for something better. Harsh, what happened? Tell the people. I was, you know what happened to me today? I got more likes than I've ever gotten on a stream. Thank you guys so much for being in the stream, and thank you so much for liking it. This is the most likes I've ever had in a stream. 14. That's what's up. Thank you guys for liking the stream, because that tells YouTube I'm making content worth watching. And this is my life dream, to be a YouTuber. And I've committed 2 years full time to becoming a YouTuber. I've done creative projects. I've flipped houses. I fixed them with my bare hands, and I saved up enough money so that I can try to be successful. I will be successful, but I can take 2 years. So every like, every subscribe, you guys are really helping me get there. And I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to show you how I help myself so that you guys can help yourself too. What harsh? Tell us. It's a safe space. Nobody will make fun of you. So I can understand and relate to the fear to hope for something better, because if you're in denial about the fact that you have dreams and goals that you want, and if you're trying to pretend like you don't have a life that you want to live that's better than this one, you can delude yourself that you're happy with the life that you're living now. But it's very brave. It's very brave to admit, hey, this life looks nothing like the ones that I wanted to have. Like I say it in my video about the 21-day reset, and I cry when I say it. I said, I remember, like, this isn't the life that I saw in magazines. I thought I was going to have a whole different life, and I was just like a lost little girl, very sad, looking around realizing that my life did not turn out that way at all. And I didn't even have like any more life or energy in me to even hope that my life could be better. So I almost just gave up and married these terrible guys. And I'm so grateful that, they say like rejection is God's protection. I'm so glad that those people were taken out of my life so that I could experience that real pain. I call this the golden pearl of your pain, and I talk about it in my Hating Yourself video on my channel. It's a long video about how I came to terms with hating myself. I cry in that video too. But I call it your golden pearl of pain. And what I found in life is that the things that cause you pain and your problems, we're actually very lucky to have those things. This is actually like the whole concept of shadow work, basically. But those pains aren't there to make our life bad or to make our experience miserable. Those pains are there to help us locate where we are holding these stuck beliefs, these negative ideas about ourselves, these things that we need to feel through. And basically, I'm at a loss for the word right now, but process. So imagine if you didn't have any feeling in your hand and it was on a hot stove, right? Like, yeah, it's going to hurt. Thank you so much for liking the stream. It's going to it's going to hurt if the oven makes your hand hot, but that's what allows you to pull it away. So, the most intense pain in my entire life really served as a hot stove on my life to metaphorically pull my hand away from the way I was living, and have faith that there could be a different way to live. And the way I found out about the different ways to live was through YouTube and books. It started with books, I guess. It really did start with books. I've done every retreat, every healing, every book, every YouTube, every therapy, every hypnosis, every tapping, everything. The Reiki, the acupuncture, like the psychics, the manifestations, the robotic affirmations. Like I've done it all. The mirror work, like the transcendental meditation, the Kundalini meditation, like the yoga. Oh, I've done the yoga. But it really did all come together to form a very interesting story of healing and a path to personal power and truly living my dream life in complete freedom. I only wanted to be successful in my life so that I could be free, so that I could buy the things I needed for my family and that my family would not want for anything. And I realized I don't want money. I don't want material things. I just want to be free. And it's crazy because while I don't have enough money to make it possible that I can cover everything for my entire family yet, I am free. So it's kind of crazy. I like faked it until I made it. And what happened was that I ran into like a real personal power and freedom that's better than any Porsche I could ever afford, better than any mansion. Like the way that I feel free and empowered to be in charge of my own life, and I trust myself with myself now, um, is worth more than living in any mansion. I could live in a hole for the rest of my life, literally, and still be happy because I was able to access that like freedom inside of myself. And the most amazing thing is that when you do the work that I've done And when you do the work on yourself to reach your potential, admit what you want, show up for yourself, take the chances, face the disappointment of maybe not making your dream, you build something inside of yourself that can never be taken from you. And that's like very powerful. So the peace of mind and the skills that I've learned and the self-respect and self-care and self-growth that I've cultivated cannot be taken from me. So, it's just a house can burn down, a husband can leave, but my freedom and my understanding of how my life works and the confidence that I will be in my corner, whether or not anybody else is something that no one can take from me, and no one will ever have that control over me ever again. So that's why I really encourage people to really take some time to explore the things you really want in your life. I found I was really deluding myself that I was happy with plan B and my backup plan because I was too afraid to really do my real plan, which was, YouTube, writing books, helping people heal, being a public figure to be like a leader for people to do this work on themselves. And it was because I didn't have the confidence that I could do the work. I didn't think I had it in me, and I was too scared to be confronted with the fact that I didn't. And that's why it can be so hard to start like YouTube or something where you're kind of like having to be very authentic and share, is that you don't start because you don't want to be confronted that your dream won't work out. So as long as you don't make that YouTube channel and as long as you don't read that book or write that book, you don't know you're a bad writer. Every time I sat down to write, I'm like, "Oh my God, I suck." Like the thing is, if you don't try to write your book, you'll never find out you're a bad writer. So you can keep that delusion and that fantasy in your mind. But or as long as you say that like all you ever wanted to do is be a trad wife, stay-at-home mom, when in reality, like on my list from when I'm 12 years old is get $1 million, meet Calvin Klein, take apart a clock and put it back together. Like, yo, I am very close to a lot of these goals. Let's see. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Sicky Sick. They are. They're there. I'm a woman and it's part of my body for sure. Let me just read what you said. You had some thigh pain. You sprayed a little. What'd you spray? Oh, okay. You got to be careful with that spray, harsh. When I got lip filler, the doctor numbed me and he told me not to talk. Bro, you gotta tell me that I can't talk before you put that stuff on. I've got last words. I have last words. I didn't know it was that deep. Well, I was like, oh my God. And he's like, no, stop. It's gonna go into your throat and you're not gonna be able to like feel yourself swallowing and it will give you a panic feeling. It was crazy. So $5,000. Ooh la la. I have a hard time concentrating too. I take medicine for it every day. I didn't know it was that deep. That is literally what she said. You're welcome. You're glazing. He's glazing. Harsh, he's finna glaze. I've been drinking throat coat tea because live streaming is really hard on my throat. Um, so it was really hard for me to admit what I actually wanted to do with my life because then I had to admit if I didn't do it or didn't even try, then I had to live with myself. So I tried to like pretend like I wanted to be a trad wife to some piece of shit asshole. I did try that for a while. He was actually ugly. Ugh, I loved him so much. I know, Sicky. Sick, you got me. You got me good. You did. You did. Um, so I mean, my life goals list, like I've been trying to do big things, but like I said, there was that moment and I adjusted everything down. And people love me. I'm the most like loved, popular, like people love me. I'm like the freaking darling of my town. I'm friendly. I'm awesome. I'll do anything, like all the stuff. But there's two sides of every coin, right? A yin to every yang. Everything has its shadow side and opposite. And for as much as people love me, they fucking hate me. Oh my God, do they want to see me taken down a peg? This whole Pollyanna la di da bullshit is not for everyone. And the people who hate me really hate me. Hey, what up, recovery? Welcome into my stream. Everybody, if you're in here, please make sure to hit the stream with a like. I am streaming every day and going on a content marathon on my journey to YouTube monetization. This is my only dream I've ever had and the only job I'm willing to have. Only job I'm willing to have. So we have 2 years before I have to go become a real estate agent, and I'm not doing that shit. So recovery, thank you. Thank you. Harsh. We're in here. We're out here. Um, So we're in here. That's what he said. That's what they said. Both of them. So Yeah. So when my life crashed and hit rock bottom, I was like, fuck it. I have nothing left to lose. I'm going to do my stuff now. And you know what? If I fail, at least I know I'll try. And then what wound up happening, thank you guys so much for 18 likes. I don't have super chat yet. I need to get up to 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 750 something. Hopefully more if you guys are all subscribing. So my super chat will be activated very soon. I am a stay at home. I'm not a stay at home. I'm a single mom to 2 teenagers, and it keeps me super busy, and I have to prioritize them. So unfortunately, my content does not get produced as quickly or as in a volume that I would prefer or would help me grow faster. But I'm out here doing what I can for the people. I'm out here doing what I can for myself. And thank you guys so much for being in the stream with me. We're going to be reading different chapters of books. I'm going to dress up in my Dorothy costume from Wizard of Oz and read the Wizard of Oz chapter by chapter live. Hey, Ricky. I get it. I get it. You talk it, I live it. Joke's on me, motherfucker. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I literally don't care about anything. I truly don't. And sometimes if I get a little bit like worked up, my sister reminded me because I'm always telling her about how few fucks I give and how she should, also give a few fucks. I got upset about something and she was like, Taylor, wait, you don't give a fuck. I was like, sis, thank you so much for reminding me that. I legitimately forgot that for 30 seconds. And now anytime I care about anything, I just remind myself I do not have a single fuck to give. I truly don't, and I never will. I never will. The only thing I think any woman owes the world is to be a good mother to her children, and I've done that. Like almost checked that box off. My kids are 16 and 14, so I do. Yeah, I have a 14 and a 16-year-old. My 16-year-old comes home at the end of the stream. Harsh, I think it's a fun thing when Dylan comes home at the end of the stream. I got to get him a mic. I should get the DJI 2-pack. Sicky sick. You know the book, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck? Yo, of course I know that book. I read it. I read it. That one's do the fucking work over there. Is it also by Mark Monson or whatever? Oh, you guys wanted to see my bookshelf? Oh my God, you guys. That's what I'm saying. I have books everywhere. I have books everywhere. You know what the next one we should do? A happy pocket full of money. I just noticed it next to my bed. That's actually the book that's changed my life the most this year. Hey, TWC Myers. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit it with a like and sub to the channel. Hit the bell so you're notified. I go live every day. That's my new thing. We're going to be talking books, talking self-improvement, talking life. You want to see a lot more than the bookshelf, but sure, let's start with that. You have adult ADHD and autism, but I'm not handicapped. Cool. I have adult ADHD also, but I am not handicapped either. So these are some of the books that have really changed the game for me. Just kidding. I didn't read a lot of them. This is a book I got in the airport in Singapore called The Art of Thinking Clearly. I wonder with copyright if I'm allowed to read these. They're only 2 pages. Thank you so much for the like on the stream. They're only 2 pages, but I don't think I can just read directly from this book because it's not public domain. 5 a.m. Club. Kind of corny, kind of cheesy, amazing information. If you can get past the ridiculous, cringeworthy cheesiness of this book, the content is really good. If you don't want to get through the cheesiness of this book, subscribe to the channel and we will do it in the book club and I will read this book so you don't have to. That's a good one. I read Atomic Habits so you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a book club. Like I said, guys, like I said when I read this book in 2017, it's self-improvement for garbage people. We don't have to read these books. You guys don't have to read these books. I'll get ChatGPT to print us out the highlights. I won't even pretend I read them. I'm real. I'll be real with you. We don't need to read them. Oh, sicky sick. You're 20 and you're a Taurus from West Virginia. I'm 39 and I'm a Gemini from New York. Have you ever heard of the book Behold a Pale White Horse? I'm screenshotting it. No. Not that many books I haven't heard of. No, obviously there are, but no, what is that book? I have to swipe my screenshot. Do you Behold a Pale White Horse, Dalton TCG. Tell us more. TCG. That used to be the place where my son got his Pokemon cards from. I think you're allowed to read the books if you react to them. They can't copyright reactions. I know the 5 a.m. club. Can we say sex in here or not? I don't know. Probably be better if you didn't. It's pretty much a PG situation. My son's gonna walk in and it's not really the time or the place. I hear audiobook nowadays. I wrote some books and I'm gonna do them into audiobooks. Lulu, my cat's right here. Table card game. Yeah, he used to buy them from a website called TCG Player. I knew it had to stand for something. A conspiracy theory book. No, I will definitely look into that. I love learning more about conspiracy theories. What do they say now? The difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is about 6 weeks. Hey, is it a dress? No, it's a kimono robe. I was going to do my skincare. I come on here to get ready with you. My hair is coated in oil because it's my hair wash day, and I'm on a journey to get as hot as I possibly can over the next 100 days. Part of that includes this huge hair growth journey that I've been on since last March. I was so stressed out with my ex. He really got in my head, and I ruined my own hair during COVID. You can watch it live on YouTube because it's my most watched YouTube video from 2020. It has 2,300 views on it, and it's me legitimately wearing what looks like blackface makeup because I'm wearing so much bronzer and ruining my hair, which I'm still trying to fix from 2020. It took me 4 years to figure out how to revamp my hair. I know about aliens. You know about that? What is it, CE5 protocol or something? I went out to the desert to do it, but then I lost my nerve. I didn't think I was ready to see any aliens. But the cool part about that is that I really believe I can see them. After that, I was like, damn, I must really believe in this shit. I actually was like, you know what? I don't think I'm ready tonight. I'm good. I know I can do it when I'm ready. Speaking of conspiracy theories, I do the declassified gateway tapes. I do the gateway tapes, the Robert Monroe CIA out of body experience meditation tapes. You came for the biddies and stayed for the personality. Let's stay civil. Yeah, I mean, let's keep it edgy, keep it fresh. But yeah, let's keep it real because my son does come in here, my dad comes in here, and it would be nice for it to be a channel where everybody can kind of come up on here. Europa Planet, I've heard of this. I have the Great Awakening poster next to my bed. Hey, swim in a pond. I don't have a pond here. Dalton, do you know the Great Awakening poster? I have it. It's probably got it on there. Um, so yeah, maybe I can just do like a Cliff's Notes of these books. So you don't have to read them, but you can get all the benefit. Although reading, you can't just get all the benefits of reading from the highlights because reading and writing actually help you develop yourself as a thinker, your logic as a thinker. So you aren't, just because you know what the book said does not mean that you're getting all the benefits of reading, especially like from a vocabulary standpoint and from an attention span mind standpoint in your brain, right? Our brains got rotten from the short form content. So reading is a really great way to retrain your brain to focus. Do the fucking work. I have read that one. Jim Quick, Limitless. Haven't read it yet. These are books that a couple months ago when I started reading them made me feel very powerless. I felt like there's no way I was ever going to get there, but now it's just crazy. Like I said, I focused on being 1% better every day, like in the book we're talking about. We're talking about Atomic Habits by James Clear. I just put one foot in front of the other, and like he says in the book, you don't always have to be making progress. Just try not to slide back. Just by focusing on not sliding back, holy shit, how much progress I've made. You have no idea how these books used to make me feel. Every time I looked at these books, I felt like a failure, you know? Do a stream in a hot tub. Send a hot tub, bro. And I absolutely will. I make two very good points, and they're right here. Point A, point B. Thank you, Sean, for noticing. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? My trainer's name is Kimberly. I don't know who Jesse Ventura is. I kind of live in my own world, and that's what I'm trying to encourage people to do, to create your own world and then live inside that. Trust me, it's lit. I love it. 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. That is absolutely a classic, and that's what a lot of this stuff is built on. That's the OG. 7 Habits of Highly Successful People is the OG. If you have to read one book, that's a good one. Psycho-Cybernetics. If I had to suggest one book about how your mind affects your life. The other book I want to talk about, Happy Pocket Full of Money. That's another game changer. It's not all woo-woo stuff that like dumb girls with crystals just believe in. Like a lot of this stuff is based in real quantum physics and like the science. I mean, I cannot even see myself in this chuggy ass Apple Watch. I'm sorry. I'm on a glow up journey. I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't want to lose weight that bad. I cannot look at myself with that watch. That thing is tacky. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. You like weather and you're smart in it, and that's what I like. That's awesome. I think my son, you'll meet him when he comes home from school and he comes on the stream. I want him to be a weatherman. He's going to be a music producer, but he'd be an amazing weatherman. Thank you, TWC Myers. Thank you for the compliment. Show your point A and B. You show me yours first. Books and hot tubs don't mix well. Oh my god. I take baths. I don't take I take showers to rinse myself off, but I take baths. And my ex used to give me books and he was always judgmental towards me. I felt bad about myself around him because I am kind of a haphazard person. And he would give me books and I'd bring him in the bath and then he'd be like, "Oh, I'm not giving you my new book because you're hard on books." I love him still. We're still friends, but like, you're hard on books. My mom used to say the same thing. "I'm not lending you my shoes because you're hard on shoes. You're a bull in a china shop. You're an animal." I am an animal. I wish I could make like a snarl. My cat got scared. Guys, when I just snarled, the cat looked up. You don't need to lose weight. Thank you. I do actually. I don't feel good about myself and I don't look hot in a bikini. So I need to like be maximum cover hot because I want to do a podcast and a live stream and a YouTube. And then I want to be in like magazines. I want to be known for being like a hot older bitch, you know? Count of Monte Cristo by Dumas. Guys, I am screenshotting all of your book club recommendations. The watch gave her trauma. It looks so bad, sicky sick. So I wanted to wear it just for one day to get to see how many calories I burn in a day because I'm trying to find out how many calories I need to eat to be in a deficit when I start tracking my calories. So I put it on when I went to my trainer and I kept it on, but I cannot abide. It's terrible and it feels terrible. Cougar sounds. That's me. Would you swim in jeans or leggings? Leggings. I feel like jeans would drag me down and I would drown. I did. I scared the cats away. Nice dog. Once again, read The Circle of Fire. Okay. That's 3 book recommendations you guys have given me. Really appreciate that. You look at it. I'm going to have to worry about calories. Yo, I don't like it. Aside from that, a bath doesn't make enough steam to ruin a book, but a jacuzzi, that's the highway to transform your book into mache. I do paper mache. The cat wants to get out. Let me let her out. She's scared. She's like, get me the fuck out of here. Um, it's my wet hands. It was my wet hands from turning the pages. It wasn't that the book was ruined. It was my wet hands. Oh my goodness, I'm so sore from the gym. Yikes. I'm so sore from the gym. I've been doing 2-a-days because I'm on this journey to get hotter than I've ever been in my entire life. By the time I'm 40, I turned 40 in June. And I've been doing 2-a-days. So I've been going to my trainer and then I've been training my son at night and doing exercises with him, and I'm teaching him to push himself. So I got to like set an example, but god damn those squats. I was able to do a 1 rep max of 225 on the squats when I was in North Carolina working with this trainer. You're happy to take that watch. No, I need it. I do need it. I just can't wear it when I see myself in it. It looks so bad. What about when people like are like dressed up for a wedding and you see them have an Apple Watch on? That's the longest you've ever heard me be quiet. It's because it's serious. It's a serious problem. It's a serious offense. It's a look. It's a look. An Apple Watch on a girl wearing formal wear is a look that tells me I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna go there. This is for the stand up. This is for stand up. I'll make that as a stand up note. You guys know I have like 3 careers of stand up comedy written and it is dirty. It is bad. It's like I saw a stand up comedy night at I'll watch the stream back and remember what joke I was gonna. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta side the judgmental ex-boyfriend on that. Boobs and wet hands are a terrible idea. Yeah, books and wet hands. I thought you said boobs. Sorry. Um, now you poison me. Now I'm being dirty. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you very much, guys. Do a bath stream in leggings. Oh, you're funny. I got a full body bathing suit. No, no, no. I got a full body. It's got little sleeves and it's so that I can make videos of the stuff I do for my hair in the shower. So keep your eyes out. I will have content in the shower. I got a conservative bathing suit just for this because I follow this girl who does it and I saw what she was wearing. It says she beats her boyfriend. Oh goodness. Go lie down and talk to us. No, thank you. I will not be doing any of these things. Thank you, Manish. Milky, yes. Do you want to have kids one day or not? TWC Myers, I have a kid that's almost your age. I have a 16-year-old son. He'll be home from school in like 15 minutes because he stays for extra help now so that he has time to go to the gym. I told him, stay for the 40 minutes after school and then you can come home and your homework is all done. trying to fit in the gym and then having homework to do, bruh. Daphne is not my daughter's Daphne. She's not home until 3:20 anyway. You get home at 3:20, we'll go to the gym at 4 and you don't have to think about homework. And he's so good. He's been doing it without even being reminded. I said so much dirty stuff. That was on me. I know. Get my mind out of the gutter, right? I'm telling you, yo, I'm looking at myself. It's not only the Apple Watch I see. So they're on my mind. Boobs are on my mind too. They don't usually look like this. This is because I am 10 pounds in a 5-pound sack. I have all my clothes, my workout loop clothes from Lululemon. I have like multiples in size 8 and size 10s and size 6s, and I can only find like the 6 and the 8. And girl, I need the 10. Am I gonna do shower streams? Pun intended or not? Let me know if a pun was intended, and then I'll let you know. um, no, I'm not gonna do shower streams, but I am gonna make shorts about the skincare stuff I do because I like to share my favorite skincare, beauty products, and I'm sharing my journey, my glow up journey. So, oh, someone asked me before, what was wrong with my hair? You cannot see, well, besides the coloring job that I had that has had me move on to a different hair colorist, I broke it all off in the back. I tried to do my own hair during COVID on one of the hardest days. There's a video of it on my YouTube channel, and I tried to get the hair dye out of my hair using basically baking soda and dish soap over the course of a few weeks, and then I broke all my hair off. So a huge chunk of my hair broke off back here. Then I was working at the bagel store to help my friend during the labor shortage. My friend owns a bagel store. And was being pregnant hard for me? No, being pregnant was lit. I worked out every single day and I gained 15 pounds only, but that was because I had an eating disorder. It was lit. It was great. I did get pregnant unexpectedly when I was 21 or 22, which was very scary. So that was hard. Coming to terms with the fact that I just worked my way through college and started my career, and now I was going to be a mom and be with my boyfriend at the time forever. That was the hardest part of being pregnant, realizing that I had made a very permanent change in my life from something that was not planned. Keep liking the stream and subscribe, guys. Yes, please, please. No, no, it was all good. I worked out every day of my pregnancy and I did all my pelvic floor exercises. So I was really ready to give birth. And I think I pushed my son out in like 2 pushes. And people couldn't even believe I just had a baby. Yeah, that was awesome. My second pregnancy was harder because I had a 2-year-old. I gained 25 pounds with that pregnancy, or maybe even 35. Either way, I gained a normal amount of weight with that pregnancy. And that's kind of like, I would like to say I'm still carrying it, but I've been carrying this weight my whole life, basically. So, yeah, no, being pregnant was cool for me. I was very young, so I think that helped a lot. Thank you, TWC. Guys, thank you so much to everybody who has liked the stream. I actually had my motorcycle clothes on when I first came on here, and then I took them off. This is my kimono robe. I almost threw it away so many times because I thought it just didn't suit me. I don't, it gets in the way and it gets wet, but I love the way it looks on stream. So this is what I wear. Thank you. It's from TJ Maxx. I know, Manish. Thank you so much. I know you're a subscriber. I appreciate that. You guys should all be subscribers at this point. Um, oh my God, yesterday's stream, I streamed for 2 hours and I lost a subscriber. Ah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my babies were very healthy. My pregnancy was very traumatic. I had a lot of trauma during my first pregnancy, and I screamed a lot. And now that's like the one thing about being pregnant as a young girl. Um, like as a 39-year-old woman, thinking about screaming, ugh, I could cry. Thinking about screaming with a baby in my belly, my son has asthma and eczema and allergies, and I'm pretty sure that I caused it from the stress and the screaming because, I got pregnant with somebody who I did not intend to spend my life with originally, who, had his fair share of personal baggage that really negatively affected my life. And my mom had terminal cancer. Basically, she lived, but it was bad. It was dark, and I had a lot of rage in me. I think I was very angry at myself and at everything. And yeah, I do definitely think I've definitely spent every single second since he's been born making up for all that. But it's not a good feeling as a mom to think about screaming at the top of my lungs with a baby in my stomach. Like, God damn it. My ex and I were like on and off during the pregnancy. I threw a picture frame in a bottle of hot sauce. Ugh, I raged. I did crash out. Yes, you did, Harsh. Thank you so much. Yeah, I streamed yesterday for 2 hours and lost 2 subscribers. Thank you, Harsh. I saw that. I really appreciate it. Where's my husband? Yeah, Flash, you thirsty now? Mm-hmm. I'm mommy. Mm-hmm. Goo goo gaga. My ex-husband, we are divorced. He is my children's father, and we used to live in Hong Kong all together. We moved there together after we were separated, but to stay together as a family. And then I moved back with the kids about 6 years ago. So he is still in Hong Kong, and he is married to a Chinese woman. So they have their life over there in Hong Kong, and he sees the kids every summer for 2 weeks in New York City. So that is where he is. I had one natural birth, and my daughter was an emergency C-section. I don't know if I had like a knowing or if I cast the spell, because your words are like a spell. Like your word is your wand. Actually, if you want an amazing thing to listen to for free on YouTube, look up "Your Word Is Your Wand" by Dorothy Scoville Shin. Dorothy Scoville, Schoville, Shin, I think, Schinn. Your word is your wand. And since the second I knew I was pregnant, I knew she was going to be a redhead, and I knew she was going to be breech. Breech is when the baby's feet are at the bottom, so the baby can't be born naturally. It can be, but ideally you would have a C-section. And sure enough, redhead, breech. So I don't know if I spoke that into existence or if I had a hunch, but um yeah, a big part of it's your environment. I'll tell you about Hong Kong in a second. So, yeah, thank you. I try not to blame myself too much. He's never had any food other than organic. I was eating healthy, but I found this book at this place in Bali. I actually stole it because I'm sorry. Oh, I stole this one too, guys. I'm a straight up book thief. That's absolutely my toxic trait. Do not leave a book in your Airbnb that means anything to you, because if I like it, I'm taking it with me. The information in it is too valuable. I'm sorry. It's mine. I promise I'll spread the information. Um you're a guy. Why are you talking pregnancy? Because you're interested. You have a girl to ask. Whenever do you have a woman to ask these things to? So that's probably why you're interested. I'm going to book jail. Yo, the baby does not come out of the pee area. No, it does not. It comes out of a different area between the pee and the poop area. Fart for the chat. Thoughts on Bitcoin? Bullish on Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin all the way. I was buying that shit. I was buying that shit low years ago, but I was buying that shit during the election. And I was like, oh, I'm so mad I didn't buy more. I was sitting there watching the election. I go to my son, wait a second. I think I need to buy some Bitcoin. Bitcoin, forget Bitcoin. I got Ripple. I've been buying Ripple since it's like 20 cents. Ripple hit 127. Ha! So yeah, I love Bitcoin. Bullish on Bitcoin. I know the market, will apply the tension. I know it's not going to be like this forever. Long-term investment, heavily bullish on Bitcoin. My portfolio has doubled in the past few months. Do I want some baby making sauce? Harsh. He's glazing. It's important to understand pregnancies if you want to help your wife in the future. Yeah, TWC. It's important to understand pregnancies to help your wife. Being a man shouldn't stop you from educating yourself on pregnancies. Ain't that the truth? TWC Myers, I'm for Trump. I voted for Trump also. We don't talk about it too much because it made us lose subscribers. No, we don't know why. My best friend today asked me if I voted for Trump, and I asked her if she still loved me, and she told me that she got me the socks with Trump on them where you can brush his hair. We don't talk about Trump too much, but we do the dance. So, those who know, they know. But I will steal a book. I'm not above it. I'm not below it. Have a guy touch my butt? I wish. Yeah, we can't. We can't. It's not good for the stream. They too. You trying to get them cheeks clapped? Yeah. You trying to roll up? Come on, prove it, homie. You won't. What? So, yeah, I found this book at this, and I was going through a really hard time, and I was trying to cure my son's allergies and all the poor little buddy, what he's gone through. And I found this book about babies. When babies are in the belly, it's basically the first year of their life. Yo, I think I fucked up. I read this book. You want to talk about feeling bad? I was like, I need to have another baby. I need a do-over. But yeah, a lot happens for you while you're in the womb. I have kids. How do you think she got them? She's not the Virgin Mary. I do have a Virgin Mary statue though. I love my Virgin Mary. All right, guys, let's bring it back around to Atomic Habits though, because I did for you guys ask ChatGPT to make some of the talking points. Let's just go through these so that I feel like we did cover the introduction of the book and not just talk about. And then I'll tell you how I wound up in Hong Kong. Harsh. Here are 5 key points from the introduction of Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's been a while since I read it. I just wanted to talk about it today, but I will start reading the chapters. Hey, eBug. Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you hit it with a like. It helps my channel so much. I'm here to help you, and all I ask is that you help me. It's free. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like, and hit the bell so you're notified when I go live. I've been going live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. Number 1, the power of small changes. The book emphasizes that tiny incremental improvements, just 1% better every day, can lead to remarkable results over time, a concept Clear refers to as the aggregation of marginal gains. Avaitu, thank you. Ding ding. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. First of all, I just about like tweaked my back trying not to knock over this tall ass mug. I thought I was getting a replacement of the mug I used to have, but I actually got the big boy one of it, and the center of gravity is way too tall. I'm actually playing with fire. I knew I was playing with fire by taking the top off. So now I've lost my privilege. Look, guys. When we do reading, I can wear my nerd glasses. Right? This is like a librarian look. You need another baby. I wanted to have another baby, but my engagement didn't work out. And then I decided that I'm going to be my baby and I'm going to raise this baby. I'm the baby now, and I full time am taking care of myself and raising myself up. There is not going to be another baby. That was a lot for me to come to terms with. Thank you. Thank you, Manish. What are we reading? I got myself all carried in the talk. Hey, you're gonna be in a book, aren't? Yeah, I'm gonna be in an orange jumpsuit soon because I'm a friggin' thief. I definitely have that book somewhere. Listen, Linda, if I didn't take the book, there's no way that book would still be in the Airbnb. And I bet you it wouldn't be with the person who stole it either. I respect books. Maybe I might have saved that book from a jacuzzi. But guys, if you didn't come in the beginning, you missed. I came in my motorcycle helmet. I was going to take this thing off after Halloween, but then I realized it's also good for Thanksgiving. Would you be scared? I have 2 babies. Would you be scared? Would you be scared? Ow, it's got Velcro in it. Ugh. Would you be scared? Yeah, I'm wearing leggings. It's actually funny. I'm wearing this brand called Hardtail Leggings. They've got like a biker. I'll show you the back of it, actually. You lucky, lucky, lucky people. See this little tag right here? So it's called Hardtail. It's a brand called Hardtail. But it's basically just for basic white bitches. And the branding and like the marketing is all like hardtail, like motorcycles. And today when I put them on, I was like, fuck yeah. I'm hardcore. I'm actually wearing my hardtail sweatpants on a motorcycle. That's like, yeah, all their ads are like badass stuff. Saved the book from the jacuzzi, but brought it in the hot bath with wet fingers. I don't know if I did. It's probably in pretty good shape. I should try to find that book. Oh my God. It's probably in one of my very rarely looked at books. It really did make me feel very guilty as a mother when I read it. We were blessed, bend over, cool butt, hardtail. Nice name. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you like my butt, like the stream. Hey. Oh. Look what I found. I got this souvenir when I was in Sri Lanka at a surf camp on a first date with a rich guy from Tinder who told me, meet me in Sri Lanka. And I was like, seems legit. I'll come. Sicky. Yeah. Thank you, Ricky. When anybody gives me a bell emoji and confirms that they have hit the bell, a bell clears energy. This is my bell. It's like a sound healing thing. But yeah, guys, hit the bell like this. Thanks, Ave2. Ave2. Yo, I used to be a full-time live streamer on this crazy app, Live Me, when I was in Hong Kong, and I had a confetti shooter. When we hit our targets for the stream, pew, pew, pew. In black dress. It's not a black dress. It's a tank top and it's a pants. But thank you so much. You mean dressed in black? You probably mean dressed in black. We use that bell when we pray to God. Yeah, I do too. I use that bell. Yeah, I guess they're Hindi in Sri Lanka, right? Hindu. They're Hindu. Hindi is a language. Hindu is a religion. Namaste. Do a bath stream in leggings. I can't. No, I was saying I'll ring it if you guys hit the notification bell to be notified when I make a new video. You guys, I'm asking people to support the stream and support my YouTube. I'm doing a streamathon basically. Yo, Dylan and I are gonna do a subathon on the channel Harsh. We're gonna stream for as long as we possibly can to see if we can get up to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, guys, my YouTube channel is my life's work, and I'm asking if you like the stream to subscribe and hit the bell. That way you get a notification when I go live, and you can come in here every day, and we can do this every day or anytime you want. You have small boobies. Namaste. Predominantly Buddhist. There you go. You're a vibe. Thanks, Joe. JW. Have a hot tub. Send a hot tub. You think you have OCD? There's worse things to have, right? Like chlamydia. No, I guess I'd rather have chlamydia than OCD. That's a lot easier to get rid of. You said the book made you guilty as a mother because it was talking about how much what happens while you're pregnant affects the fetus. And I realized that I caused my son's allergies. I screamed. Thank you, Ave2. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys, everyone in the stream who's liked, subscribed, or just commented, or even just watched. Guys, I appreciate everybody, you know? I know sometimes it's like you don't feel like communicating. I get it. You just want to watch the stream. I support. I'm an ally for that. All right, let's get through the talking points and then I'll tell you guys how I ended up in Hong Kong. And then if you guys want to hear some drama, I had a lot of drama happen over the last 24 hours, but I always do because I'm not pulling any punches. I'm telling people what I really feel. And oh my God, am I making waves? I am making waves. This woman telling me, well, I thought when I called you, we were going to have a normal conversation. You thought? Oh, I know you thought I was your friend. You thought? You thought? Well, you should have thought harder because obviously you don't know me from a hole in the wall. Yeah, you thought. You did think. I could see that. You didn't think hard enough. Yeah, I'll give you the drama. Yeah, you can pretend I'm pregnant. Definitely a follow. Thank you so much. Don't care about atomic habits. That's okay. Thank you, S Gaming. Yo, so the kids at my son's high school think I'm hot and they find my social media. And I guess there's this kid that is into my content. So when I open my video, I say, hey, friends, enemies, ops, stalkers, clout chasers, and anyone else I might be forgetting, you know? His friends said that to him at school. And when his friends at high school think I'm hot, they tell Dylan that they're going to be his stepdad. They tell my son they're going to be his stepdad. And then they do things for him at school, like taking care of him. Taylor turned gangster right there. Listen, that's the thing. That's the thing. If nothing else, I have the element of surprise because nobody who tries me is expecting it. Because I am the sweetest, kindest person. I'm just out here living out loud. I'm always recording, baby. I'm here for you, you know? But yo, they don't see it coming. They don't see these claws. They think I'm declawed because I'm nice. They mistake my kindness for weakness. And that's one of the last mistakes he'll ever make because I kill some of them. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I've never killed anyone, honestly. But the fact that I even have to say that lets you know that I'm out there. I got arrested for disorderly conduct. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You texted and drove past the wrong house for the last time. Oh my God. Whoa. I got arrested during a massage. I'm 26 weeks, TWC Myers. Maddie, you're gonna be a stepdad, exactly. We went to Lil Wayne at Mohegan Sun a couple weeks ago, and a guy in line told him that he's in love with me. I went to the bathroom. He's like, I'm legit in love with your mom. Are you secretly evil? No, I'm just a not giving a fuck, take no shit kind of tough ass gangster bitch. I'm a baddie. I'm bad. I'm posted in another bitch's hood, like a bad bitch, you know? I'll come into your hood, and I'll post up right there too. I fear nothing. I should fear things. I fear less than I should, but it makes me do all these crazy badass things. Like, I got in this car and like tried to steal this car once. This family scammed my mom and like stole her identity to buy this car. And my mom was like under the liability of this car, and he would always leave it running outside of the grocery store. He has all these face tattoos and everything. So I straight up went in the car. And when he came out to the car, I was sitting in the driver's seat. And I told him, "This is not your car. This is my mom's car." And I have it all on video. I can prove this because he was holding the key. I couldn't go because he had the fob. He had the fob. And I said, "Oh shit." And I looked over his shoulder and he looked and I grabbed the keys. And he actually gave me a bloody lip. He tried to rip the phone out of my hand. He tried to rip the keys out of my hand, but I wouldn't give them to him. So yeah, I do really badass stuff. I have been arrested several times. I give out BJs behind Wendy's. I don't give out BJs behind Wendy's. I'm a part of the 4B movement. I accidentally became a part of the 4B movement. No, but what I did do at Wendy's was I went to Wendy's and they were selling those little coupons that they give out during trick or treating, and I bought some for myself. It's like $1.99. There's five free Frosty coupons in that thing because they know nobody will use them. Trick or treaters, they're really gonna bring in the coupon. So I'm telling you, during Halloween time, stock up on those coupon booklets. They expire on December 31st. But there was a 199 kids meal coupon that I got to use. The girl at the drive-through literally hated me because it was at 2 o'clock in the morning after the Tyson fight. I had a party with the kids, and the kids were all amped up and they wanted to go get chicken nuggets. So I brought them and I tried to use my coupons, and she said the Frosty machine wasn't on. And then I asked her if I could use my 199 kids meal coupon, and she hated me. She truly hated me. Some people hate me. OG Queen, thank you, Audie. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell and like the stream, please. When are we doing that long stream? Let's do it on Sunday. Yeah, you should be scared, not evil, but sadistic. Not even sadistic, just not the one. 100% officially not the one. That's it. I don't want to see any of you have to deal with me like that. I really don't. I had to fire a housekeeper once who really, really tried me. She took a day off without asking me. It was a holiday, but she didn't have it off. It wasn't like a national holiday. And my ex and I were exes, but we had plans to go to brunch. And fine, if she would have asked for the day off, I would have given her the day off and not planned brunch. But we pay you and we have brunch, so you need to work today. So then she let me know she already bought the movie ticket. And I said, okay, well, go to the movies and then can you work half day? Oh no, I bought two movie tickets back to back. I took her off of all work with the kids. I gave her the most pain in the ass house cleaning task because I knew I was firing her. I made her clean the windows, do all the worst work that day, and then fired her. And she begged because she thought I was that bitch, and I'm not. So yeah, I do feel bad for people who want to try it and find out in real life what it's like. I'm looking hot. 4B movement. 4B movement is something that women started to be celibate and not date men. It started in Korea as some sort of social movement, but American women adopted it to punish men who voted for Trump. It's really just a joke. The 4B movement means you do not date, you do not get married, you do not have sex, and you do not get pregnant. It's basically a way to punish men for voting for Donald Trump. I just am single and celibate, and I just make a joke about it. I'm doing what they're doing, but not on purpose. I'm doing it on accident. And any of those guys that are being iced out from the 4B movement, you can just send them my way. You got a guy that you can withhold sex from? Have him call me. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, exactly. Tyson fight annoyed me. It did, but then it didn't, and I'll explain to you why. Why Hong Kong? Okay, that'll be the next topic. I want to deal with you in all your states. Don't underestimate me. Gangsta. Yeah, guys like it. No, guys like it, but cool, strong gangster guys like it. Like pussy guys don't. And it's just I bring a real like confrontational element to things just because I'm like allergic to bullshit, and people respect me so much, and I'm just not used to being disrespected. So when I am, I'm just like, I'm sorry, like, is this actually happening right now? What the hell? Um, Tyson fight, obviously I really wanted Mike Tyson to win. I hated Jake Paul, blah, 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 blah. But it turns out the whole thing was rigged, and I think they had to fight the whole fight to make more money. And it was pure American entertainment. I looked forward and was excited for that fight for weeks. And honestly, I felt like I got my money's worth before they even fought, basically. And then, it was nice to see them make nice. And it was nice to see Jake Paul like talking about Mike Tyson. And as a YouTuber, like I was talking in the beginning of the stream, like achieving your dreams, like Jake Paul is the American dream, and so is Mike Tyson. That was two examples of people who have lived the American dream. And Jake Paul, as a YouTuber, do you know how like inspiring that is, that I am a YouTuber, but if I do the right things, I could grow to be on a world stage like that. So I think I get why you were annoyed, but it actually just wound up inspiring me. And I think it was really cool. I think a weaker man would have let sleeping dogs lie and not come out of retirement like Tyson did. So I think that was hard of him. I think it was hard of Jake because I feel like Tyson did not go in there scared, but I feel like Jake did. However, I have not heard anybody say this or acknowledge this. Thank you for the like on the stream. I really appreciate it. You're helping me so much. Don't forget to sub and hit the bell. I'm going live every day. We're doing a content marathon, subathon, all that good stuff, streamathon. Just get in on the channel. It's going to be a good time. Um, did anybody see? Yeah, I just might fight Jake Paul one day. His wife. Let me fight that skinny ass girlfriend of his. I shouldn't body shame women. I'm just kidding. But I was like, yo, his girl's skinny. Um, did anyone notice that Mike Tyson tripped on the way out? Thank you, E-Bug. Mike Tyson in his prime. Yeah, obviously, Mike Tyson in his prime would have actually hospitalized Jake Paul by looking at him without even one hit. She turns into a pimp every time she talks about annoying guys. Gangsta, yo, you don't even know. You don't even know. There's things that I can't talk about. What up, Garcia? Hola. ¿Cómo está, Garcia Miguel? Yeah, I was in an orange jumpsuit. No, I never had to wear an orange jumpsuit, but I'm not gonna go into any of that any further. But there were some days of my life where I wasn't a free person. I'll say that. You like the handlebar hair? These are called pigtails, Cody. I have it because my hair is coated in castor oil because it's hair wash day. So on the day before I wash my hair, I oil my hair every day with this oil comb. And then on the day I wash it, I coat it in castor oil. I actually, for the first time, didn't get it all out last time. And my hair looked a little greasy even when it was clean. What up, Nepali? I've never been to Nepal. I've been to Sri Lanka. It's where I got this bell. No, I'm not gonna have a moderator yet, but thank you, Frosty Cupcake. Um, what's the baby doing? He's kicking in my belly. What up, Marty McFly? You saying things you regret or what? John Jones fights women. Maybe I'll get into cockfighting first. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, as we're watching this fight, like I'm so into it. And I'm thinking, like, looking in the mirror, like, what am I? Who am I? What am I? What are we? We talk about like gladiator times at when we watch people fight to the death as being messed up, yet here we are in 2024 still doing the same exact thing. Like legitimately someone could get killed. The girl fight? The girl fight? That headbutting dirty little Katie Taylor. Oh my god. What was that? First of all, she shouldn't have won just for the headbutting alone, and to win by 1 point when that girl's eye was hanging off of her face? No, I would not sleep in jeans and leggings. I just got my first pair of pajamas. I got my first pair of pajamas. I've been trying to get into it. I'm gonna be 40. I figure you gotta get a pair of pajamas, right? That's what 40-year-olds do. Shuffle around. You know that sound your mom makes when she shuffles around the kitchen, but she's not picking up her feet? I don't like that sound. Did I ever have an abortion? I did not. I am very grateful that I was never put in a position to have to consider that. I did get pregnant very unexpectedly at a very young age, but he is now 16 years old. So I will say that. I, for myself, am not down to have an abortion. That's just my opinion about myself. It's not a judgment on what any other woman does. And I have a lot of sympathy and empathy for women who have to make a choice like that. That's not, that's dark. Yeah, we all got our dark moments. Wait, what is with all this pregnancy talk? Are you actually pregnant or it's just jokes? No, TWC Myers asked for permission to pretend I'm pregnant. So he's just committing to the bit. How I ended up living in Hong Kong. Harsh, are you even still here? I'm sorry that it took me so long to get back around to that. Gladiators weren't ripped like in the movies. They were somewhat like sumo fighters. Oh, you learn something new every day. Actually, that's like why it's been so hard for me to figure out what I want to make YouTube videos about. I have all this interesting stuff I want to teach you guys. Like the sumo wrestler thing. You know, they used to have bathing boxes. People used to put carriages in the water so that no one saw you while you were in the water in your bathing suit. Yo, what up, Harsh? Thank you. You're a real one. Thanks for sticking through that. Hong Kong, not pregnant. I'm never going to be pregnant, I would say, unless I met the love of my life within like 2 years and my YouTube has already popped off. If my YouTube has already popped off and I fell in love with somebody who I felt like could be a good dad and I was in a position to be a stay-at-home mom and not worry about money, I would love to have another baby. I might adopt one day. I love being a mom. I am obsessed. I literally like cry while I'm doing my kids' laundry because I love the fact that I'm like getting to fold their laundry. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I know one day I won't be. So I'm trying to start a podcast and a live stream with my son so he can never leave. So he's always got to see me. I'm trying to make a business that I can employ the kids in, so I can be with them all the time. And it's funny because you think about those nepo baby type kids who have families who have like multi-million dollar businesses or whatever, and they don't want to work for them. It's like their nightmare. That's like the last thing they'd want to do. And you're like, what? You got a mint job like just handed to you? But with my daughter, she wants nothing to do with my content, my books, my nothing. She doesn't want anything to do with it. So I'm like, damn, I made it. My kid wants nothing to do with my business. Yo, you're fertile. Hey, Big Time Charlie. That's what we like to hear. Women aren't allowed to step inside a sumo ring. I don't know. The way I've been walking around, you might confuse me for a sumo wrestler. I wouldn't mind being adopted. I'm sorry. TWC. Would you swim in a white blouse or a white blouse with leggings? No, I only swim in a bikini. Nepotism on its peak. Yo, Los Angeles, I have land. No, I'm a California resident. No, I'm not a resident yet, but I'm a California landowner. I have a bunch of land out in Landers right near Joshua Tree. Thank you so much, Nepali, and thank you so much, TWC America. Oh, I have a lot of bikinis. I'm gonna get my body in shape. Subscribe to the channel and watch my 100 days to getting hot challenge. I'm doing a 100-day hotter challenge. After that, you will see me in a bikini. I promise. That's for real, for real. In February on Valentine's Day, I'll do a body reveal for real in a bikini. So Hong Kong is a long story. My ex, I'll keep it like okay. My ex and I decided to separate, and we had had some financial problems. And he was offered a job. He is in finance and he was offered a job in Hong Kong. And he asked me if, and we wanted to take it. And financially, it was really the only way for us to get healthy after what we had just been through. Guys, thank you so much for 27 likes. This is like twice as many likes as I've ever had on a stream. So, like, you're doing something to me. You're glazing. The challenge is 100 days hotter. I'm taking 100 days to focus on getting hotter full time in my life. 100 days of just focusing on being hot, fitness, hair, eating, makeup, all the shit. So he got offered this job and it was like the answer to it was a solution to our financial problems because the job paid well. And he said that he didn't want to go over there and take the job by himself. Our kids were 3 and 5 at the time. He said he didn't want to go over there by himself, but if I was willing to go over there with the kids, that I would have my own apartment and that I could have a maid that lived in my house. And at that point, I went to college in Boston and never went home. So I raised 2 babies with no help from anybody, all alone, literally, not my parents, nobody. And it was so hard. And I got very sick and I was in a failing marriage. So it had been a really hard 2, 3 years, like getting pregnant accidentally, getting married, getting pregnant again, deciding to divorce. It was a lot. And so he was like, if you come with me to Hong Kong, I will hook your life up forever. I was like, done, homie. Say less. Say less. Yeah, I think nepotism is okay as long as the whole system doesn't work on it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to prioritize your kids. Yeah, no, I'm saying nepo baby just because like that's the term that now people like, associate with that. No, I mean, that's the dream. That's the American dream to build a business that can employ your children. So the thing is, I homeschooled my kids for years and I raised them in a very alternative way. And a lot of people had a lot of opinions about the way I was raising my children and thought it was wrong. And I had a very low self esteem. And I had internalized a lot of the things that people had said to me through life, like, who do you think you are? People were very threatened by me throughout my entire life. And I didn't realize that. I thought I was just a horrible, disgusting person who was put on earth to have a very bad life. But now, in hindsight, especially seeing the way people react to my daughter, I realize a lot of the ways that people treated me was to take me down a notch on purpose. Thank you, eBug. Thank you. Um, yeah, I like being pregnant. Actually, I was killing it while I was pregnant. I was walking down the street in the north end of Boston one day, and this guy in a convertible said, "You are the most beautiful pregnant woman I've ever seen." And I was just like, hell yeah, brother. Thank you for that. So he asked me if I would come to Hong Kong with him and said that he would take care of me for the rest of my life if he did, and that he would make up for all the mistakes, and all I had to do was move to China with him. And I was off terms with my family. My family and I had had a huge feud because, I'm bad. I'm a tough guy, like we talked about before. Um, say I won't fight my mom. Say I won't fight my dad. Like I will. And so I was like, fuck it. And then I got to have the satisfaction of when my parents were being assholes to me, I had the satisfaction of calling them and being like, we're moving to China in 2 weeks if you want to come see your grandkids. Mic drop. Absolutely mic drop moment. So partially I ended up in Hong Kong out of spite. Hey, muzzle wump. Muzzle wump. That reminds me of a Harry Potter thing. I've never seen Harry Potter, but I've been starting to want to. Used to be like a deal breaker for me. Like if a guy was into Harry Potter, like on Tinder, on online dating, if you list your house of Harry Potter, like you'll be on Tinder and you'll just see a guy who's like Slytherin. And you're like, excuse me, sir. Nobody asked. Like those memes, no one, me, Slytherin. Like what the did I fart? Yeah. Hey there, you have grandkids? Not yet. I'm looking forward to it already, though. You're probably trying to insult me by like saying a passive aggressive comment to try to imply that I'm old enough to be a grandma when I'm obviously not. But no, I'm not a grandparent, and hopefully I won't be for at least 10 years. But I'm counting down. I knit. You want to see my crochet blanket? Yeah, you do. Don't answer that. Oh my god, I'm so sore from the gym. I'm so sore. Ugh. Oh no, my yarn ball. Sicky. Sicky sick. I'm so sore. Grandkids muzzle wump. He's just being a dick. Would you have a baby in jail or a car or at home? Oh, if I had to have the baby, having a baby in jail seems like it would suck. Having a baby at home is scary. I'd rather have a baby in a car. That way I can be on the way to the hospital right afterwards. No, I tried to do a natural birth. Guys, look. I learned how to crochet last year. What do you think? Yo, this is big enough for a queen size bed. I'm making it to fit my whole bed. Okay, so can you guys? No, I thought you said that. I was surprised. My apologies. I actually stopped because I find you attractive. Yeah, no, some people will come in here and just ask like offensive questions to troll me and be really mean. So I'm sorry if I said you were just being a dick. Um, sometimes I'm a bitch. I was gonna try to make a better excuse, but I decided to tell the truth. Yo, guys, I taught myself this stitch. I think I definitely did it wrong, but I think it still looks cool. Hey, can you guess the theme of this blanket? This took a lot. I would have no idea. You know, 50 hours so far. Who knows? Even more. Can you guys understand the American people in here what the theme of this blanket is? I'm also wump. Sorry for coming in so hot. I want to have grandkids. I will. Anyone have any guesses? I said bend over early. Rude. Rude. It's vanilla chocolate and strawberry ice. Muzzle wump. Jinx. Muzzle wump. So guess what the next one I'm making? Speaking of grandkids, the next one I'm making is going to be mint chocolate chip. It's going to be seafoam green with brown. And I'm going to make a whole set of ice cream blankets. And I'm going to try, yeah, you got it right. Oh, yeah, Neapolitan. I think it's Neapolitan. but it's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, guys. Vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor, strawberry, okay? And I am going to make other ice cream themed blankets. So I'm gonna do mint chocolate chip is the one I could think of. Maybe vanilla bean, white with brown stripes. There's your book. There, your book jumpsuit. What? So yeah, guys, I am so excited to have grandkids that I'm starting to knit blankets for them now. I still have the blankets that were knit for me. I still have the crocheted blankets, guys, that were made for me when I was born. I have my baby pictures. I have the blanket that I have my baby pictures in. Look at this. Look at this. It has this little tag. It used to say something, but it got washed off. Can't go wrong with chocolate. I actually almost got chocolate ice cream, but it's like hit or miss. Sometimes the kids like it, and then sometimes they don't. So I went with cookies and cream. I get Breyer's ice cream. Take the robe off and put that on for the whole day. That will be hot. Damn, that's pure love. Yeah, nice jugs though. Thank you. Pistachio. I'm a pistachio ice cream girl. That's actually my boy name. If I ever have a son, his name will be Pistachio. I think pistachio is a name. Bear with me. I know it's not a name. Okay? But pistachio. Say it right now. Say it with me. Nobody can hear you. Pistachio. Pistachio. You could call him Tosh for short. That's a name. It's Italian. Pistachio. You look like my lesbian neighbor. Noise. I've never prove it. I've never really seen anybody that I look like. And then I was saying that on a girls trip in Nashville, and the girls were like, yeah, you do. Apparently, they had just been to some honky tonk, and the singer looked just like me, and they showed me the picture. Once, when I was in Hong Kong, I was in an elevator with all these Filipino women, and they were giggling and looking at me and laughing and being like, ha, ha, ha. I was like, all right, like enough. What's up? Why are you guys laughing? Look, what's going on? They show me a picture of Miranda Lambert. They're like, "You look like our favorite singer, ma'am." Like, I see it. I'm prettier than her, but yeah, I see it. Yo, Daph, what's up? How was your day? Was everything? I'm on live. Was everything cool or totally good? Were you a little nervous? Okay, that's my baddie. Love you. Welcome home. Do you want to go gym? We'll go at 4-ish. That's Daphne. What medications am I on? Mostly antipsychotics. Pistachio. That's a name. I have a hard time with multiple flavor ice cream. You like each flavor on its own. Me too. And if I get more than one flavor, they have to be like complementary flavors. I can't just be like strawberry and coffee, you know? If you're ever in Bali, I'll support your muzzle womp. Bali's my favorite place in the world. I'm a Canggu girl. What are you talking about if I'm ever in Bali? Yeah, I'm in Bali. Where are you in Bali? Stop. Send me an email in my about. My email is taylortelevisiontv@gmail.com, or add me on Instagram and message me. I could be an Ubud girly, but I'm a Canggu girly. I actually only spent a little bit of time in Ubud. Yo, what are you doing there? Do you work remote? Are you a digital nomad? I was telling everyone, look, I'll show you. Where's the book, guys? Where's the book? We were just reading the book the other day on live stream. Where'd the book go? Oh, everything is disorganized right now. I'm doing too much. I have this awesome book called My Life in Bali. We were just talking about it because we were talking about Harsh Sharma in here is Hindu, and we were talking about Bali and all the little baskets with the blessings. That's where I became obsessed with riding a motorcycle. Dude, now I ride a motorcycle here too. Bali is the first place I ever rode a bike. Wow, that's so cool. High school English teacher, that's cool. I did really well in high school English. No, I'm not in Bali. I'm in New York right now, but I'm always... Okay, so I set all these goals. Actually, the notes that I made in this book, we're talking Atomic Habits right now, this book. The notes that I made, I read this book in Bali, and I made these notes. And I created some personal goals for myself, like creating, a YouTube channel, right? Monetizing all of my content, everything. And I would sit in Bali and feel so insecure that all these people were working remotely. Half of them were probably pretending, let's be real, now that I know. But it seemed like everybody was so much hotter than me. Everybody had a boyfriend, everybody had an online business. And I was like, you know what? I'm not coming back here until I have that. And I swore to myself that I would not allow myself to go back to Bali. Hey, look, this is from Bali. This is from Jimbaran. This is from the fish market. Oh, I got so sick. I was in Uluwatu. Whoo! You know, in Bali, you can't get anywhere in a car or a truck. And if you are really, really sick, you basically need to be able to hold on to the back of a motorbike. I was dead. I was actually dead, and I really didn't know what was going to happen. There's so much traffic. An ambulance isn't getting you anywhere. I was going to move there, but my son has asthma, and I felt like it was too irresponsible because the thought of him having an asthma attack and not being able to get any help. Like in Canggu, there's a couple of good urgent cares, but with the traffic, pedestrians are killed there. It's crazy. My email is taylortelevisiontv@gmail.com. It's also in the About Me section of my YouTube channel. Or you can send me a message on Taylor_television on Instagram. All that's in the about of my whatever. Do I have the motorcycle suit? Yeah, yeah. I want to get the suit. Yo, armored motorcycle. Yo, that was good. I like that. Armored. See? Oh, that's the armor inside the pants. Armored motorcycle clothes are so damn expensive. I didn't know. I thought I was going to have a hot, sexy thing, but instead I wound up looking like someone's brother. No, I don't have a suit. This is what I was wearing when I came on the stream. I got pants. I got a big old girl jacket. You think I reminded you of your lesbian neighbor before? Wait till you see me in my riding gear. Woohoo! I'm a brand new motorcycle rider. I just put my 500th mile on my motorcycle. I'm going to make videos, Adventure School for Girls, about learning how to ride a motorcycle. Stay safe and strong. Thanks, Black Air Force Energy. Thank you so much for being in here. Yeah, the helmet, it's a black helmet, but hey, E-Bug, don't miss me. I'm right here. Hey, Moshin, thanks for being in the stream. What kind of company do you have? Sicky Sick. Bali is amazing. You know how they say that like places like Mexico and Central America are so cheap? Yeah, no, Bali is actually cheap like that. It's amazing. It's the best place. And the people, and my favorite part, people are asking me what I like about Bali. My favorite part about Bali is Indonesian is easy to learn. I learned my Indonesian on Duolingo, and people were like, where did you learn that? And now I can't remember any. No, I just have to go on Duolingo. I'll remember it. Salamat pagi. Yeah, salamat pagi. It is the morning, just really, really early for you. Indonesian's really easy to learn, and the people are so kind. That helmet's just a black helmet with a cover on it. I'm gonna get a Santa cover for Christmas. Passport Bros. Oh, Passport Bros. I know what they are. I'm a Redditor, so I know what Passport Bros are. The helmet, it's just a cover. You can order it. Order it on Temu. Thank you, Muzzle Womp. Hi from Dubai. Marhaban. Salamat pagi. Yeah. Yeah, some countries are so cheap. You don't feel bad about buying anything. It's just you can just live. It's just really nice. I love Bali. I love the food. I love how the waves, like every wave is like an A-frame wave. There's like two surfers on every wave. There's like 100 people in the surf lineup. There's waves for everyone. Waves for days. Waves all day. Waves every day. Video production. You're a filmmaker there. What kind of filmmaker are you doing stuff for content creators? Because I'm trying to get my content there. I'm learning, I'm practicing, and I'm putting out some, mid content because that's how I learn. So I am live streaming on my phone right now, but I'm getting there. I got my Rode mic working one step at a time. Atomic habits. What is it? The aggregation of marginal improvement? Yeah, salamat pagi. I forget how to say sorry. I know how to say no meat because I was a vegan when I lived there. Tidak dagang. Dagang? Tidak dagang. Without meat. Susu. Milk. Do you speak Indonesian, Muzzlewump? How's the baby now? Baby's doing great. I think the baby has the hiccups. Doesn't Egypt have a bad rep for tourism? I know Egypt has a reputation for romantic tourism. Women go there to have romance, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I just need to learn the trade for what? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for saying that. I just need to focus and be consistent and show up for you guys and show up for myself and just do the damn thing, which is what I'm doing live in front of you. If you guys are in the stream and you haven't liked it yet, can you please hit the stream with a like because it helps my YouTube so much? And can you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell if you like my stream because you'll be notified when I go live. I've been going live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, New York time, but I keep it, I make it public so you can watch it after it's over. But it would really help me since it's free if you could like the stream and hit the bell and hit me with a subscribe if you like me. Terima kasih. Yes. Terima kasih. So good job, Harsh. Is that the game where everyone's like, blah, 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 blah? Egypt has a lot of issues, but it's all right if you know your way around it and don't look too much like a tourist. Thank you guys for the 2 likes. You have no idea how helpful that is to my stream. Thank you. It's free, it's easy, and I appreciate it so much more than you would ever know. Tanpa sapi. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I was there before people had translate. I mean, we did have it, but we didn't know to use it. Where the hell was that? Where was that quote when it said the aggregate? Oh, the valley of disappointment. There you go. The plateau of latent potential. Guys, this book's amazing. What you think should happen. This is great. This book is so great. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it in the book club. Thank you for the 31st like, guys. This is like 3 times more likes than I've ever had on any stream. You have no idea how important this is to me. So thank you guys for being in the stream. But yeah, we should talk about we should go chapter by chapter because Atomic Habits is amazing. We never even made it through the 5 points. Oh, here it is. The book emphasizes that tiny incremental improvements, just 1% better every day, can lead to remarkable results over time, a concept Clear refers to as the aggregation of marginal gains. Suksma, suksma. But they also say terima kasih. They say makasih, makasih. Indonesian, Filipinos, and Afghan friends. That's awesome. I only know how to say one thing in Filipino, but it's the most important thing. Mahal kita. Oh, Balinese. Suksma. Yeah. I'm talking, Indonesian. What is it? Bahasa? They call it Indonesian Bahasa, the Indonesian. I know there's a special dialect for Bali, which is awesome because Bali's special. We're going to see each other, I think, Muzzle. I think I'm going to see you. Where are you from originally? Are you from Bali? Um, I lost my train of thought because I just remembered that guy talking about LA and I have that land. Bali. Oh, have you ever been to Lombok? I was there in 2018, I think, and it was like right after all those crazy earthquakes. And oh my God, I was nervous to go to begin with. And when you're driving around and everything is rubble, you're just like, I don't know about this choice. We did, Harsh. I'm so excited. Thank you, Abu. Shukran. Oh, 1% every day overreaching. No, that means in 100 days you're 2% better. No, because it's a compounded interest, right? So if you have $1 and you get 1% more money, you'll have $1.01. Well, then the next day, if you get 1% more money of $1.01, you'll have 1.02 whatever. It's compounding returns. That's the chart shows you why exponentially the changes aggregate so quickly because you're getting 1% better on top of the 1%. So every day you're 1, then you're 2. But I think it's like that. I think it's like a compounding thing. He has it literally in the book with like exponents or something. I think it turns out to be. Didn't we literally saw the chart. Yo, Sicky, my ex-boyfriend, he had my number. He called it like he saw it. I am hard on books. This is not jacuzzi fingers. That was shameful. I gotta plug my phone in, guys. I want to do a podcast. I'm launching a podcast, okay? And I don't know why I said that. I was thinking about something else, and then I said podcast, and I'm not sure why. What was I thinking of when I went over there? The book, the chart. I don't know. I just don't know anymore, guys. Oh, yeah. I love when I come into the stream. I want to get a podcast. I already have this stuff. I don't know if it's saying I want this and I want that. Oh, I forgot that was a microphone and not just a charger. My bad. Sorry that the audio is not as good as it was earlier. My microphone's dead. No, I mean my phone's gonna die if I don't plug it in. Yo, he was so right. I'm so hard on books. I wasn't saying he was wrong. It's just like books aren't even expensive and you're rich. Why do you have to make me feel ashamed? I'm sensitive. I'll kill you. Ugh, I'm sensitive. You said I'm gonna block. Bahasa means language. Bahasa Indonesia. Oh, there you go. Okay, I always heard it, and I thought it was just the way they referred to Indonesia. One second, I gotta read this. Tanpa sapi means without meat. There you go. Or beef, actually. Oh, so sapi is beef. Right? Tanpa is without. Sapi would be beef. Yeah. The plateau of something has me interested now. Looks like a dead heat in a Zeppelin race. Oh, yeah, good one. LOL. Yep, yep, yep. You have to go. Bye, TWC. Thanks for being here in the stream from Texas. That's awesome. Do you have to leave for your visa every now and then? I'll tell you if she gives birth while you're not here. Imagine if you were the first person to see the baby and not the father. That's honestly like really like fucked up to think about. Have you guys ever seen I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson? That's what that reminds me of. You guys ever see the skit where he keeps pretending he thinks everything is different? I thought this marker was a tiny pimp. Bye, Ave2. Thanks for coming. Hey, Jass. What's up, Jassify? Thank you. Sensitive girly. I'm a girly. Bye. Got milk? I don't know. Do you? Got susu? I used to text an Indonesian girl on Instagram only to find out later that she's married already. Hoes gonna be hoes. Well, I was trying to think. I think it's like a little. Oh, it's a Lil Wayne lyric. Got my heart broken by this woman named Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. You can't blame Tammy. Sorry that happened to you, Harsh. Ibu susu. There you go. In regular Indonesian, what is it? Minum. Minum? Or is minum water? I learned so many languages recently. I'm trying to think. What's the word for drink in Indonesian? Minum is drink? Or is minum water? Mother's milk. Minum is drink. Minum susu. Minum jeruk? How do you say juice? I know jeruk is orange or apple. No, it's orange because apple is mela. I gotta start doing my Duolingo again because I'm gonna be traveling the world soon before I know it. Once I figure out how to renew my passport, it's over for all y'all. Yo, what up, myself? Es Jaruk. Yeah, Jaruk. Minum Jaruk. Es Jaruk. Ah, yeah. I get it. I get it. So I can't wait to wash my hair tonight. Am I really going to go to the gym for the second time? Okay, guys, before I go, because I have to go to the gym with the kids and cook dinner and be a mom and do all of my tasks of my real life, do you guys want to know some of the tea? Well, this part's not really tea. It's actually just kind of a funny thing. Oh, it's all good, myself. What's up? He thought she was cheating on a guy with him. Turns out she was cheating on her husband. Yeah, wait. He thought she was cheating on a guy with him. Turns out she was cheating on her husband with him. No, he probably thought she was single, right? Yeah, I actually some of the tea involves me talking to a guy who had a girlfriend. Also, I was with a man for months who had a secret family. He had a wife and kids, and he gave me a fake name. And we were dating for several months, and he was involved with my family before I found out. Yeah. It's crazy. Sorry about yesterday. I don't even remember what happened yesterday myself. It's always now for me. So no worries. Welcome back to the stream. I will. Oh no, I'm definitely going to check my DMs. I love having you in the stream. I think it's fucking awesome that you're freelancing and entrepreneuring in friggin' Bali. You're living my actual dream. Yeah, it'll be the first thing I do. Just like when I got off with Harsh, I checked my email. I'm like, did he email me? And then you got back into your Instagram. Do you remember when I said the prayer to St. Anthony? I found my heating pad. Where do I get all my energy from? A joy of life. Living in alignment with what I want and being positive and happy and keeping my mind positive and eating healthy and sleeping and not drinking alcohol or eating sugar or doing drugs. All that, lots of stuff. But I just am like this. It's my personality. Wow, hi, hey Zach G, what up? Yeah, I met this guy on Tinder. I stopped the 100 days, getting hotter for 100 days is no man, no dating. We're done. Actually, I stopped dating when I started oiling my hair because there's no way that I would wash my hair off of my hair washing schedule for a date. It would literally never happen. I wash my hair for one reason and one reason only, and that's because it's hair wash day. Hey, Mazo, Mafa, welcome. Nice to see you. Hey, May. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. If you just came in, would you please hit the stream with a like and make sure if you like the channel to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I go live. I've been going live every day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock New York time. I love streaming and being here with you guys. We're going to work our way through a bunch of different books on the live stream. We're going to talk books. We're going to talk life. We're going to talk tea. We're actually getting to the section of the stream where I'm about to spill all the tea that happened in the last 24 hours. So if you like the stream, make sure to hit it with a like. It helps my channel a lot. It's free. And hit the bell so you're notified when I go live. Don't forget to subscribe if you like me. I like you. If you had a YouTube channel, I'd subscribe to it, honest. That girl Michelle did. I found it. I subscribed. Men ain't shit, sister. No, yesterday, it was International Men's Day. You can't say that. You can't say that on the day after International Men's Day. Bruh. Good thing you're interesting, because I did. Thank you, Mazo Mafa. Men are great. Thank you, Ricky. So nice to see you in here. I really appreciate you being in here. Sicky sick. How dare you? We love men, okay? I love teddy bears, Des. That's really cute. But why did you say that when you were 18? What did I say when I was 18? So I decided, yeah, I'm not going on Tinder, whatever, right? Yeah, I know you are a man. You're doing manly things. You're controlling your own destiny. Yeah, it's hot. And you're from Texas. 2 points. Yesterday was your day. You were tricked out of it. It's okay. I'll celebrate you today too. Every day is Man's Day in this stream because I love men. Yo, okay. I'm getting a lot of ideas. I need a pen. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So, of course, before I swear men off for 3 months, I check my Tinder just because, oh my God, I'm going to be like doing some reading. I want to make content. I want to make videos where I dress up like a man and I talk like a man. I got a mustache for this. I want to read the Tinder messages that actually get sent to me as a man because you guys have no idea what I'm getting. So yesterday, remember when I was saying that there was something really exciting happening? I made this. I made this with a marker. I drew this. It's okay that the microphone fell down. It was fake. You're full of energy. That's good. I like people with the idea that's creative. I like that you're not shy. Thank you so much. Does working for a company and moving back and forth from Dubai and India count as a digital nomad? Dude, Harsh, you're making it happen. You know what? Yeah, you're a digital nomad too. You know what? You can be whatever you want to be. Just put it in your mind, okay? Make your own world. Live inside that. Make your own world. Live inside that. You're a freelancer. You're my digital marketing manager. So where do you get all that energy from? My personality, from being happy. And this is my favorite thing to do, live stream, connect with the people. So I'm on one because I'm doing what I love. Like, wouldn't you have a lot of energy if you were like riding a jet ski or like doing whatever guys like to do, right? Like packing a lip of dip and spitting in a bottle. Wouldn't you be like, whoa, yeah? No, just me? I don't know. I didn't know. I thought that's what he did. My ass is scared of not getting clients. See? But if you're too scared, then you'll definitely never get clients. But if you can believe in yourself, how I started being a YouTuber, every single day I was paralyzed and depressed, and I would just tell myself a million times over, I'm a successful YouTuber. I'm a successful YouTuber. I mean, I'm talking from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep. It's called SATS, states akin to sleep. It's the time right before you fall asleep and right before you wake up. You can program your brain. First thing when I open my eyes, I'm a successful YouTuber. I'm a successful YouTuber. Because I knew I wasn't making the moves that I needed to make, but I was just trusting in my process. So affirm it. Affirm it. Um, he's trying. He's doing great. He's only 24. Yo, CD, Cody Driscoll in the house. Yeah, affirmed. I'm talking, I wrote it on the mirror, all that. Because I was obsessed and I only had one thing on my mind, and I'm a dog with a bone, and I will not give up until I am successful on YouTube and have a successful digital media company. And I'm going to do retreats, and I want to make YouTube retreats, because when I was a stay-at-home mom, I needed help and I needed a break, and I couldn't get it and I didn't have it. And if I was able to like do something from the comfort of my own home, I always tell people the things I'm teaching on my YouTube channel, they're not necessarily the easy, but they're simple. Okay. Everything that we need in our life is free. It's within us already. It's accessible to everybody. And it's not easy, but it's simple. So if I had access to somebody who could have given me some structure that I could have done while my kids were sleeping or from home and not feeling like I had to go do ayahuasca in California, which, don't get me wrong, I did it. I figured out a way, but I don't know. I just really want to help people. Fear is in the mind. Yeah, it's true. And that's the thing. Like, okay, so, oh, please. What I realize is that, like, once I realized how much I hated myself and how much it was holding me back in life, I realized, like, yo, we're all in like a personal prison that we've made for ourselves. And we're holding the key. And we have the choice to lock the door or unlock the door. We can lock the door temporarily and sit in there and pretend we don't have the key. We can lock the door and throw away the key and then have to like wait for somebody to come and save us, right? That's a good analogy. Throwing the key, keeping it, pretending you don't have it. But at a certain point, when you realize, like, what's the point of sitting in this jail if I don't have to? Because you make the choice. And that's the thing, like, I really take issue with a lot of these manifestation spirituality coaches on YouTube. Like, you can change your life in an instant. You can manifest wealth overnight. It's like, it's so disheartening because it's actually not how it works at all. However, what you can do in an instant is make the decision. And the decision, that's like the sperm and the egg colliding, you know? Hey, Dale, you're going to take a rest day from the gym today, right? You want to say hi to the stream? Come tell us to say hi. So that's like your decision. So while things can't change in your material world necessarily in an instant, you can make the decision in an instant. And that's what leads to all the material changes that are going to come afterwards, right? So it's like you have a baby, the fertilization of the baby, right? That's like bam. But then you have to have like a whole pregnancy where a lot of other things happen to have the baby. So yes, technically, instantly, there's a baby, but you still need time to have that baby become something that you can hold. So, hey, good evening from South Africa. Good afternoon in New York. I had a best friend once from Pretoria. I was supposed to go to her wedding, but she uninvited me because we had a falling out. Oh. Yeah, nobody is saving you, Bianca. Oh, Jat Mundar, were you the person saying you were in LA? God gave you the tools, but it's on you to use them. You're the captain of your own soul. I didn't realize that until I was 39 years old, but thank God I taught the kids from the time they were born. They get it. They're not going to have to learn this in their 30s. They ain't going to have to watch no YouTube video. They're going to be making YouTube theme songs. He's a music producer. They don't want to be YouTubers. They're like the only kids who are like the moms, like, be a YouTuber. All the other parents are like, oh, yeah, everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Right. But you know what I'm saying. Like, you want to do music. Yeah. I'm just, like, laughing about how, like, all kids want to be YouTubers, but the ones that are being... Joe's kind of like YouTube. He went to filmmaking camp. He's a filmmaker, too. Two real powers in the universe, fear and love. Choose love. Yeah, that's really true. Look, he's thug up.
The two more powerful universes is me and me.
Marvel and DC. So what's up, Dill? How was school?
Cash App.
Y'all just got glazed. Can you mute for that, please?
Gatorade.
Can you?
Bruh, bruh,
Can I
bruh.
do this? This guy Muzzle Wump is in Bali.
Damn.
Yeah, he's living my dream.
Cool. Okay.
What's up? Yo, do you know that me and my dad are still doing the what's up? It hurts my throat. Sicky sick, you got anything to say? I didn't think so. E-Bug is scared, not in LA. There was somebody with a green circle, an orange circle. I have a mental crossing in my brain. Every time I try to say green, I say orange. Every time I try to say orange, I say
purple
green.
or orange.
They're the same color. Green and orange, are the same color.
Purple isn't a color. It's an idea, and it's the worst idea someone ever thought of. I hate purple.
Yeah, purple's a bad idea.
Purple is a bad idea.
You're an angel who never says bad stuff. Yeah, you would never. He would never say anything inappropriate in the stream, especially not when Dylan's here. Can you please mute? Thank you. I think the stream needed that.
The only ever time I mute anymore is on the stream. She likes it.
I love it because he's so funny. Cool connection. Wait, what did I say? Were we connecting something?
Green, orange. Green,
Oh, yeah.
Purple's a bad
It's
idea.
so hard.
Purple, bad.
Yeah,
A,
it's so
red,
hard.
4.
Sicko, it's hard. I know.
D, blue, 6.
How can it be the same color? I can't explain it. I don't make any
They
of
are
these
pretty similar
rules.
because they both have yellow and they both have.
There you go. Genius will make
they
the connection.
They have more of a yellow tint than purple. Purple doesn't have that yellow tint that they share, but some may say that orange and purple have red. They don't have the same strong blue tint. It's the dominant tint that's yellow.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's why. I'm telling you they're the same. I know they don't look the same. I can see the difference between them, but they're the same. They're the same thing inherently at their core, fundamentally. I wore this tie for Men's Day. This is hilarious, by the way.
I love mine.
And now it's like, we're having a lot of fun, me and the men. They get it. They stand. They do. We didn't get ready. We were supposed to get ready. It was supposed to be a get ready with me. It's a book club stream now.
Oh.
We're talking book club. I was going to do a chapter of a book every day. I'll read these books so you don't have to. I made these notes on this book in Bali years ago. Self-help for garbage people. I said, you know what?
Self-help for all you shitbags over there.
You don't have to read the
Fuck
chapters.
you.
No, who's got time for that shit? No, but I did tell them reading is really important. Hey from Ireland, Stephen, what's your take on Katie Taylor? You guys must be like, she must be like known where you're from, right? Because I know Ireland isn't that big. That's the boxer who fought the girl and headbutt the Puerto Rican girl on the Tyson fight night.
Crazy.
I wore this for Men's Day. Yesterday was International Men's Day.
Not even for the lives.
Yo, would you grab my iPad off the charger on my bed real quick? I want to see what national day it is today.
It's gonna be like national dual backflip and spin around 3 times.
Yesterday was National Men's Day and we did a stream, but then I also found out that it was National
Bizarre.
Toilet Day.
It's bizarre.
I got this off of eBay
iPads
in
are
2016 and it still works. This thing is like, will not die.
I don't know.
I put it in the lockbox in Sri Lanka, took it out a week later, it was still on 95%.
I don't know why.
Fake news. You're fake news. What's fake news? She's from Wicklow. She's a cool girl, been fighting her whole life. What's up with the headbutting, Steven? I don't know that much about boxing, but from the look of it, it looked like she fought dirty and was fighting dirty. I was all about it because my name's Taylor, so obviously I was partial to her. But I don't know. That girl's eye. And apparently a lot of people have their first cut in a fight when they fight her. What's the story? I'm open about it, but it is so cool to have someone fighting on the world stage that's locally from where you're from. Because I know Ireland legit does not have that many people. So for someone to break out, it's pretty cool. What's up, bro?
Advanced placement seminar, grade 10.
Accidental. She's never done that before. She's an Olympic champion. Okay, I was just going over what they said during the fight. The Puerto Rican girl's manager was saying that a lot of people who have never gotten hurt before get hurt, have gotten hurt by her headbutts, but they could have just been saying that. Who's the human in the back? It's my son. It's my son, my 16-year-old son and live stream partner and podcast partner. We want to do a podcast or a live stream.
High school dropout.
She leads with her head and cuts everyone. But I only know that from what they said during the fight. I don't know that objectively from watching any fight. So I cannot speak on it. We also talk about how hot tubs and books may not be the best combination. Yeah.
I mean, once you get water on the book and the book is ruined. So hot tub, water plus paper, no good. Except you're making paper solid What? What?
So the whole thing we were talking about is Uncle Will. Remember my boyfriend
Yeah.
from college, Uncle Will?
Yeah.
He wouldn't lend me his books because he said I was hard on books. And I was saying, so what? I get a little water on them. Then we opened this book up. We said, that ain't water. That's a meal. That's food.
I can't believe I'm even saying this.
I can't believe I'm even saying this. Have you guys ever seen the My Pillow commercial?
I can't believe I'm even saying this.
Yo, 16 looks 22.
Yeah.
That's right. He's a man.
Speaking
Because
of
he's been
which,
going to the gym. Speaking of
I'm
which.
thinking of shaving my mustache.
He's been thinking of shaving his mustache.
Keeping the beard a little bit, but like keeping the mustache.
You can't have the beard without the mustache.
Oh, I can't? Alright.
No.
Oh.
Right? I mean, right? No. Can't have beer without a mustache.
that's
I
what
mean,
Reed-
it's all men in here. They'll let
That's
you
what
know.
Reed Terry does. I love Reed Terry.
He looks like this, the Scooby-Doo guy, though.
Shaggy. That's really
Yeah.
funny. He used to. He buzzed his hair.
Actors. Yeah. Okay. Big Bad Fresno. Actors. What's fake news? Who's an actor? Ah. What's your ethnicity? Like Irish or Swedish?
Italian.
Actually, I'm
Sicilian.
I'm more than 75% Italian and Sicilian.
I'm like 90%.
And I'm a little bit, the other part is Irish. Yes. My grandmother's family was Irish and Italian. So.
Sicily, Irish,
Hi, Raj.
Greek.
Yeah, he's Sicilian, Italian, a little French, Greek, Irish, all that
French.
stuff. Yeah, your dad's mom is French.
What?
I know. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. Speaking of books, read The Biggest Secret. I think I have read the book The Biggest Secret. I think I have. Yeah. Mustaches are in for young white guys, actually. I see a lot of them. I think he's killing it. Nobody else has this mustache around here. It's almost like that mullet thing. Like a molestery, like pedophile look. That's like for some reason popping. I'm from New York. Where are you from, Raj? Italian, exactly. You guys know the Christmas movie when he gets the box and he says, fragile. Must be Italian. Mustache has to go. Sicky Six says mustache has to go.
That's what my friends are saying. They're saying, get it on.
But Muzzle Wump is a film producer living in Bali. So his opinion should be weighted a little.
Because you like that lifestyle?
Yeah, because that's my dream. It's also your dream. It's also your dream to do production and be location independent. It's also your dream. I told him what his dream is, and it is his dream, right?
Yeah.
The first facial hair after puberty aren't strong enough. It'll look better when it grows back. Oh no, he's shaven. That's not the first mustache. His beard is the first beard.
This is like version 5.
That's what I was telling him. Once he shaves the beard, it'll come back like a little bit thicker. Grow a monastic beard. It's the corn stash. Oh yeah, it is. Party corn. Don't threaten him with a good time. He's deep into PVZ. Garden Warfare 2
for the PS5.
we played Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 for the PS5. It's the only video game I know how to play. Hey, if you guys are in the stream, can you please make sure to hit the stream with a like? It helps the stream so much. It helps my channel so much. These kids are going hungry because I'm downstairs streaming.
She won't feed us until she gets 1 million subscribers.
You guys gotta hit the like button. I can't do it like you do it. Do it.
What the?
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, no more.
So
the pitcher Skeens from Pittsburgh has a killer stash. All right, we'll have to look. I'm a Eagles fan. I saw that guy jump over the guy, and I was like, what? Thank you for the like. I'm like, what? What team is this? I'm an Eagles fan. I never claimed any team. I am an Eagles fan. That's it. 35. Harsh, we did it. Harsh, how's your night at work? She called it the pedophile molester look. You know what I'm talking about. That mullet.
Stash.
It's like I date really young guys, and when they show up with their mullet, it's like if he's got a mullet, he's too young for you, bro. India, nice. So is Harsh. I'm from New York. I've never been to India, but I had a flight to Rishikesh. I was supposed to go to yoga school in Rishikesh, and I became convinced.
Lighting like really outlines like little hairs.
I became very
can see that
convinced that the
black line.
plane was going to crash, and so instead I went back to Bali. I went to the airport, and instead of getting on my SpiceJet flight to Rishikesh, I got on a flight to Bali, back to Bali. Skeens. Skenis? Skeens? What difference does it even make? I was going to look at something on here. What was I looking up?
Oh. iPads are so weird. Like, they're so loud.
Rishikesh. It looks so beautiful. I want to go so bad. They have that river.
I'll be right back.
I love you.
Love you.
Tell Daphne that we'll go to the gym when I'm done with my stream. Okay. You made the right decision. Rishikesh is overrated. Well, I was supposed to be attending yoga school, and suddenly I got way too afraid to fly. I'm sorry. I actually do need to change my pants. I'm really sorry, but like, I'm wearing my underwear from the gym and these tight ass pants that I rode a motorcycle in all day, and I just can't anymore. Like, it's actually hurting me sitting down with this thong up my ass. Holy crap, that's better. You know how like women talk about taking their bra off? Yo. I had an untenable situation going on the bottom. Ugh, feels so much better. Are you married, my dream girl? No, I'm not married. I'm not married at the moment. I think I will be one day, though. I think I'm going to be one day. I don't think I'll have another baby. I think I might adopt one. And I think I will be married. I think it'll be cool. I would like it. Hey, can we please, you guys, can we please talk about atomic habits? This is like harsh. It's like the dream to have a personality-based channel where all you have to do is talk and be yourself. Why do I keep wanting to talk about atomic habits? Nice, Raj. Namaste. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Am I into hand jobs? I never gotten one, couldn't tell you. 35 likes. Thank you so much for the likes on the stream. Guys, but my channel is all about getting better. I'm on a 100-day hotter journey. I'm taking 100 days to put 8 hours a day, full-time effort into getting as hot as I possibly can by February. All right? Yeah, exactly, Martin. Thank you, Cameron. CPT. What's CPT? Tell us more. Namaste. Love you too. Thank you for being in my stream. If you're in here, make sure you hit it with a like and a subscribe. I've been going live every day. I'm on a content marathon. We're gonna go live like all day on Sunday, like we did last Sunday. That was so much fun. Harsh. That was great. That was great. Okay, the next point that I wanted to share with you about this book, Atomic Habits, that we're trying to talk about. I'm on like this huge self-improvement journey, and I want to share some concepts from this book with you guys. Cape Town. Oh, cool. I get it. Indian or Irish, guys? I can't say. I have no type. I've dated both. Very far from Pretoria. Yes. I hear Pretoria is like the sticks. Like a little rednecky kind of. Like bogan. What are they called? Australians call rednecks bogans. We call them rednecks here. But like country. You coming here in 3 months? I'll definitely take you on an adventure. Thank you. Have you been to Lombok? Obviously, you've been to Lombok. Obviously, you've been to Gili Tea. We can go do mushrooms in Gili Tea and ride bikes. And we go diving. I never dove when I was there, but I want to get certified in diving next time. Guys, I didn't even get to spill my tea. She likes black guys. I like all guys. Guys, why are you trying me right now? Where's my sign? Where is my sign? I love men. I've been single for so long. It's funny. Where's my sign? Where'd the sign go? The sign is funny. The sign made me laugh. Anyway, I had a sign that said I love men, but it's gone. So I can't prove it right now, but I'm here for you guys. Yesterday was for the boys, literally. You can go watch my stream from yesterday. It is called For the Boys, International Men's Day. We celebrated International Men's Day in the stream. Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Is that how I'm being? Yeah, Candidasa. Cool. Yeah, I'll be down to do that. I grew mushrooms. Here. Thank you. You're not single, you independent. Yeah, I don't have a partner right now, and I like having a partner. I don't like the whole anti-men thing, because honestly, I have dated some of the worst men that I've ever heard of, and I still don't even hate men. So like, what's up with it? What's up? They're just different. Yeah, they can be a pain in the ass, but it's on us to have the self-respect to not take that. I follow this YouTuber. Her name is Manifestel. It's up to us to, like, if you're letting guys get away with being disrespectful and stupid, they're going to do what they can get away with. That's nature, human nature. But it's up to us to, like, hold men, to their potential and to hold ourselves to our potential. And then men can be the best they can be. They're not going to be good if you're just like, men are trash. I hate that. I really don't like that at all. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, I think so about Martin. Please come to India, Rajasthan, Pushkar. I give him yoga training. Thank you. Yoga training's intense. Only stereotype I let slide. No pun intended. Like the stream, guys. Let's get it to 50. That'd be amazing. That's awesome. I did some downward dog pose with Dylan yesterday to stretch out his hamstrings. They can't keep up. No, they definitely can't keep up. That's a fact. All right, I'm reading the rest of the facts from Atomic Habits, guys, and then I'm going to give you the tea on what happened in my life. Habits shape your identity. Clear introduces the idea that habits are not just about achieving goals, but about becoming the person you want to be. Your daily habits are a reflection of your identity. That's what I'm talking about. Every time you follow your healthy habit, you're putting a vote for the identity you want to be, for your ideal self. And that's the biggest thing. My identity, I was looking at myself as like this little trash thing. And I had to change my identity to this hot ass boss bitch. And even though I didn't feel like that, I just worked to tell myself, no, I got this. I can do this. I will be this. I am this. And now I'm starting a marble jar. So every time I make a hot girl decision, I'm putting a marble in the jar, like not eating before bed, marble in the jar, washing my face, marble in the jar, skincare, marble in the jar, Botox, marble in the jar, exercise, marble in the jar, not responding back to guys who are disrespectful to me, marble in the jar. When my ex comes back and begs for forgiveness and messages me, I do not text back because I promised I wouldn't. That's fucking, the whole jar is full and I get to get my gift after that. So I guess I already filled up a marble jar. But yeah, like it's about visualizing the identity that you would have to get your perfect life. Like I couldn't do what I was doing and have the things I wanted to have. So I had to set my goals, think about the person I needed to be to achieve those. If I was doing that, who would I be? And then I just full-time committed to just becoming that. And even on days when I felt like I was slipping back or not progressing, I just focused on not backsliding. You don't always have to be progressing, but just try to hold your ground, The plateau of latent potential. Progress often feels invisible at first because small changes don't yield immediate results. Clear describes this as the valley of disappointment and explains how persistence is necessary to break through. Sorry, my lip is a little bit numb from getting Botox on the top of it. It's hard to talk a little bit. There's a book called The Dip that goes all into this and how if you can make it through the dip, I've made it through the dip. You know what the learning curve was to learn how to edit videos and do all this while raising 2 children by myself? It was a lot. 10, Steve, because you're in my stream. Thank you, Raj. I like you very much, too. So many marbles. May I get a 360 spin? Only because it was Men's Day yesterday. Only because I love men. I do. What's not to love? Look how strong they are. They smell good. A little hairy. Sure. It's all good. Shah! Shah's one of my original live stream followers. Hello, Shah. How are you? Shah, I love men. Hey, Harsh, Shah travels for work just like you, around the same kind of areas. He goes to Georgia, Turkey, all of that. Hey, what's this guy who shares your last name, Harsh? We got a Sharma in here. What up, Martin Moore? When is the gym? I said 4, but, we're not going to get any tea at this point. All right. If you do yoga, you are very calm and happy in your life. Yeah. Yeah. It was with intent. Muzzle one. You nailed the pun. Very punny, very punny. Okay. Now Istanbul. He's in Turkey now, see? I know the word for, like, sweet or zargia. Zargia in Turkish is aşkım. Aşkım. And in Turkish, I love you is seni seviyorum. Seni seviyorum. Yeah. 8 countries. That's awesome. Yeah, I do enjoy travel. I love being home because I lived all around the world and it was such a hustle. Oh my God, I swear. Like, I had nightmares of missing my flights because, like, we were living all around and traveling, like, here and there. And it was really fun, but I really wanted to settle down and make a home base. And now, Aşkım Benin Taylor, you speak Turkish now too, Shah? Layla Machado Gary. Who is that? I've never seen anybody that I actually look like. The upside of 100 Days of Getting Hotter is that we voluntarily get eye candy. Yeah, for sure. Anybody watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? this woman's like giving Larry David shit for checking out her boobs. And he goes, yeah, you wear that dress because you don't want people to look at them. Shah is not from Turkey. He's from Oman, I think. He's one of my OG live stream followers from like 8 years ago. I used to live stream full time on this app called Live Me. It was feral. So the tea. First piece of tea, right? Oman. Yes, Oman. Be ready next few months to your city. He'll be in a city near you. What was it? How did I miss it? Tell me. 8 years. We've known each other for 8 years. Thank you for still being here on my stream. Hit it with a like, Shah. Don't forget to like it. So the tea. So I matched with this guy on Tinder and he asked me, remember how I was saying on the stream? So I've never dated a guy with a face tattoo. I've dated guys with neck tattoos, hand tattoos, and a beard braid, which feels like a face tattoo, but it wasn't a face tattoo. I cannot remember dating a guy with a face tattoo, but it doesn't mean I haven't. Thank you, Shah, for the like. So this guy pops up, and I didn't actually realize he had a face tattoo until much further into this because he had tattoos everywhere or whatever. Respect books. Oh, okay. Exactly. I don't think you do. Oh my God, the way that comes full circle with him and Cheryl. That's hard to watch. Larry, just let it go. No, Cheryl's a bitch. You have a beard? I think I've seen pictures of you with a beard. I think there was a picture of you on your Instagram at Ide with a beard, maybe, if my photographic memory serves me correctly. So I matched with a guy on Tinder. He says, hey, and then he says, follow me on Instagram. I do not give anybody, hey, Wolf, what's up, what's up? Bikers have face tattoos. I'm a biker and I don't have any tattoos. So yeah, I need a biker guy or whatever. So he asked me, add me on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I click on his Instagram to look at it. He has 444,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram, and he has 2 million on TikTok. So I'm like, but I still tell him, I'm like, nah, I don't share my social media with guys from online dating because I don't need you all up in my shit. No. Thanks, Wolf. I appreciate that. Oh, you had surgery. I hope that you recover quickly. Resting and watching live stream is a great way to feel better from your surgery. Ha! Yes, I do remember when I was in my drawing phase, Shah. Thank you, Raj. If I'm ever in India, I'll let you know. Thank you, Muzzle Wump. I meant to do skincare with all my stuff, but we just got to talking, and now I'm gonna go to the gym, so that's over. I'm gonna take a nice relaxing bath tonight and wash my hair. I'm gonna take a spa bath. Yeah, I don't want social media. I don't want, I know the picture, Shah. So I don't want to give you my Instagram. First of all, you can't waste 30 minutes to an hour of your time to come meet me and see if you like me. You need to vet me on social media. I will not be vetted by some rando on Tinder. Thank you very much. It's not going to happen. Bro can sketch. Yeah, Shah can draw. Ooh, Shah, what did you eat at the dinner? I'm not going to make any people moderators, but thank you for offering. I appreciate that. One day we will have a moderator, and it'll be helpful. But I think I got some people in mind for the role. But thank you for offering. Oh, not even. Yeah, you glazing, Raj. No, not even. I'm talking about an average guy. On so like if you were to ask me out, I don't think you're a creator. If an everyday guy were to ask me out, they ask for your Insta so that they can see if you're a real person, so that they can like check up on your lifestyle and judge you by your photos. Like, I'm not here for that. Like, my Instagram is like a little bit of a persona. It's comedy. It's me being stupid. I don't need you to like go on there and like see me and not like, if you don't know my real personality, there's no context for the Instagram. You guys can follow me on Instagram. It's Taylor_television. But yeah, there's no context. So yeah, no, I don't generally give guys my Instagram. So he obviously wants me to follow him and see that he's got all these followers. And so I see that and I'm like, yeah, no, sorry. I have a fake number that I give out on online dating, like a Google Voice number. So I said, you can text me if you want. I give him my Google Voice number. We start texting, okay? And it becomes immediately clear that he cannot speak English, right? So he is a Brazilian TikToker who just came to New York, right? And he tells me that I said, "You're so handsome and you're famous, so why are you on Tinder looking for dates?" And he said he's looking for friends. All right? No one asked for Insta. We asked for Snap. Okay, yeah, you do actually ask for Snap too. Yeah, I don't give out Snap either. But some people will say, "Do you have Instagram?" Because I want to see, if you have more pictures. I'm 39, so you're probably younger than me about the Snap thing. Yeah, you can message me on there. Asking Snap is just advertising your now. Asking for my Snap actually tells me that you are a moron. Habibi, don't trust anyone. I don't trust anybody. I get that. I don't give it out either. You can Google me if you want, is what I say. Hey, AC, what's up? AC, I cried in the stream, but it was happy tears. AC, it was you, right? AC was in my stream when the trolls made me cry, but we persevered, AC. And here, look at me now, 37 likes later. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm going to be 40 in June. So he asked for my Insta, and I'm like, no. However, right, this guy is like a successful content creator, so I'm finna holler. So I give him my Google Voice number, and he texts me, and we start talking. He doesn't speak English, so he is using translators to send me English messages, and I'm using my translator to send him Portuguese messages. And then I just realized, I'm like, do you speak Spanish? He's like, yeah, I speak Spanish. So now we're hablando español. So we're communicating in Spanish, which, is both of our second languages, basically. And he's saying he needs help to find some place. And I'm like, oh, well, I can help you find a place. I'm like, wait, what do you need help with? Do you need a wife? Like, are you trying to get married for a visa? And he's like, can you meet me today? Can you meet me today? My visa expires in January. I need to find a place to live, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold up, bro. I'm a content creator. You're a content creator. Maybe we can help each other. So it reminded me something with saying someone had the girlfriend, harsh when you said that girl had a boyfriend. So I'm like, whoa, slow it down. What do you need? So I told him I don't know how we got talking to. I think I showed him my YouTube studio. And he's like, how much can I rent your studio for? Hey, Sid Sam. Hey, what's up? Piggy Balls, Wolf. What's up, everybody? He just wanted the visa. It's out. It's freezing here. Going to work. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much for subbing. And thanks for being here. Viva Ireland. Yeah, see you on Instagram. Bye, Shaw. Homie, that has a name. Nasty, nasty. Wait, what you talking about? Hi, AC. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely, Shaw. How is it nasty? What's nasty? What did I miss? Asking for, just nasty. It's just divine. It's just, we know you're nasty. It's uncouth. It's kind of like the saying, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Nothing good happens on Snap, What up, Sid? I actually had, thank you, Sid. Where are you from? I had a straight up Turkish guy. He gunned for me so hard, and I finally put 2 and 2 together. He's taking pictures of us on our first date. Then the next day, he wants to see me the next morning taking pictures of us together. I'm like, motherfucker, no. What do I don't even know what term is. Visa. Don't they get a tourist visa or other? So he has a visa. He's probably here on a tourist visa until January. And I thought he was trying to maybe get a work visa. So he's trying to get his content up and running. He was saying he's in a room in his friend's house and he can't live stream there. I get it. You really need your own private space to live stream. And so we start talking. I'm like, I've never met another live streamer. Ever in my life have I met someone who live streams. So I'm like, all right, this is kind of crazy. He had 444,000 Instagram followers, which is my lucky number. I peeped the analytics, and it doesn't seem like they're fake. So I was like, okay, maybe we can help each other. So I said, why don't you come out to the Hamptons? He's in Newark, New Jersey, right? So it's a 20-minute train from Newark to Penn Station, and then an hour and a half train from Penn Station to Long Island, New York. This guy doesn't speak English, needs help. And so I was like, all right, I don't need his help. I'm down to help you figure out the lay of the land. And maybe there's some ways that we can collaborate and help each other with content, right? Because I'm thinking he's a legit content creator, fine. And then we make all these plans. I literally take so much time to translate the instructions on how to take this train because he just got here last month. He has no bank card because he just got here. He has to exchange his Brazilian money for American money with the homies, you know? Thank you, Wolf. Thank you, Wolf. He didn't buy the followers. No, so he ended up in Newark. He probably flew there, right, from Brazil. So I'm assuming he had a work visa. I mean, he had a tourist visa. It ends in January, and he's trying to figure out a way to stay longer. So it seemed to me he offered, how much can I rent your studio from? And I'm like, bro, I'm really far out on Long Island. Why don't you come out here, see where I live? Let's get to know each other. Let's see if there's any kind of way we could collaborate. This is, by the way, the guy with the face tattoo. See if we could collaborate and blah, blah, blah. So we make all this plan. You know, when I make a plan, I clear my schedule like it is happening. I'm not the type to like flake out on somebody. And honestly, probably to a fault. I should definitely like say I'm not coming to things that like just don't suit me. But if I commit, I like take other people's time seriously. My word is my bond. And if I say I'm doing something, I'm doing something. So I send him the instructions on how to get here. Oh, and then before I sent him the instructions, he went live on TikTok. And it reminded me of the app Live Me I used to go live on. It's not really any sort of specific content. They're just like sitting there being like, follow, follow, like, send, we got to beat them, blah, blah, blah. I have 650 hours of watch time so far of the 4,000 that I need. But every stream, we're getting closer. We got 50 hours of watch time on my stream on Sunday from a 6-hour stream, 5-hour stream. I streamed for 5 hours and we got 50 watch hours, which is awesome. We got like 37 subs from that. It was awesome. Raj, 40. It's a great year. I'm not dating anybody right now, but thank you so much for the offer. Stepdad, you want to be Dylan's stepdad? And happy birthday. Thanks. Happy birthday to you. AC. So, 3K for super likes and super chats, 4K for monetization, for the YouTube partner program to get money. This channel is about sharing my journey to healing and finding my personal power and sharing it to help you find your own personal power. I'm helping you help yourself by sharing how I helped myself. She may be date shy. Her fiance had a wife. Yeah, thank you, Robert. My fiance had a wife. We talked, though. We talked. You're a handsome divorced man. I'm a handsome divorced woman. You're just starting streaming. What do you mean? I'm just starting streaming. Can you use it in a sentence? What do you mean, muzzle wump? Watch Brazzers. No, but I know what it is. You and her. Yes, I talked to the wife. Yeah, he doesn't realize I did, but I did. Thank you, Sid Sam. Hey, Renee, we got a girly in here. What's up, girl? We were talking about atomic habits, but I'm spilling the tea on this Tinder guy. So I matched with this guy that had 2 million followers on TikTok, 444,000 on Instagram, and that's my lucky number. Thank you, Matt, thank you for subscribing. I have a trainer named Kim Rango, and she's so sweet. Okay, so he tells me on Tinder, follow me on Instagram. I tell him, I'm just getting you up to speed because you're the girly. Yeah, no, it's okay. We're going to keep them in here for the engagement until it becomes totally distracting for the stream. Maybe the next stream will be time to get a moderator in, but I'm going to let it go for right now. No, I identify as a cis woman. I'm super straight. So I can understand you. I just don't need a date right now. Oh, I'm just starting streaming. No, so I used to stream back in 2017, 2018, full time on this crazy casino-like app called Live Me. And it was not scalable, and it's a long story, but I had 100,000 followers on there, and I used to stream full time. Now I'm just getting back into it on YouTube. Okay. No ruin. Go find a stream where someone has a bigger shirt on. Okay. So now we're talking, and I literally spent my entire bath like showing him like video captures of how to change the MTA train time app to Portuguese. Like I made it so that a child could have followed these instructions again. I use ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. I don't have an OnlyFans. Oh, Ruin, you know my secrets. Good for you. Good for you. You're very smart. You're very smart. Very shallow. I know. I'm disgusting. I'm a disgusting woman. So then I'm actually about to go to the gym in the same top, and I went to the gym already in this top. So he's like, oh. And on the phone, I had told him, like, he made a comment about coming into Times Square, and I said, I am gonna help you. Like, you need my help. I don't need your help. Like, yeah, it'd be nice if we could like talk content and collaborate, but I don't need your help. So I'm not traveling anywhere. If you want to come out to the Hamptons to meet, I can help you out. So he says he's definitely coming tomorrow. He's so excited, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna make it work, this and that. So I didn't do that for you, Ruin. I did that for myself. I know, Sid Sam. What's up? I appreciate it. I have to start dinner too. Ay, ay, ay. Well, not quite. It's only 4:30 here. We got to go to the gym first, though. Yeah, let's do cardio together. I know what kind of cardio you're talking about. We got to get me to 40 likes, guys. If you're in the stream and you haven't liked the stream yet, please hit it with a like so I can go cook my family dinner. I'm gonna finish up the tea story. So he goes, "Oh, that's kind of crazy. I might get lost. I might lose everything I have." Um, and I'm like, bro, like it's a train. It's two trains. Like you came here to America in New York City and you can't take a train out to Long Island. Like, bro, good luck staying here past January because I don't know if that's going to happen. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you. Thank you. So he's like, come to Times Square and meet me. We got 38 likes. Might be even 39. I think we need one more to get 40. So he goes, you can come to Times Square to meet me. And I said, no, I am a single woman and I have children and I would never go into New York City to meet a stranger, no less from Brazil with tattoos on his face. So I didn't say that part. I just said, yeah, no, I understand if it's too far to come out here, that's totally fine. I said, I think it would be worth your while just as far as getting your shit together here. Like he doesn't even have a jacket. Like it's cold. He has no credit card. Like what's he going to do? So, I was going to help him, like, just as being a good person. My neighbors posted on the community page they were having some issue and they were having some hearing about it at town hall. I didn't even know them. I put together a straight up speech and got up and spoke on their behalf just to be a good neighbor, realizing that one of these days I might need a good neighbor like that, Like I'm a good person. I just wanted to help. What up, TWC? Come to that beautiful dark narrow alley with me. It's very safe. So then he hits me with the I'm a public figure. How could anything happen? Okay. So, I ran away to New York City when I was 14 years old. I was living on the streets basically. And I was with my friend and we met this guy and she gives him, we had beepers. Why'd she give him her house number? She gave them, oh, all Ruin hears is moan, moan, yap, yap. Your English must not be very good. She gave this dude her home phone number. We told him that we got kicked out of our house. Public figure on public transport. Thank you. I don't understand. And no shade at all. Totally respect the hustle. All of it. I get it. But like, you're asking me to help you and then also asking me to travel 2 hours into the city. Like, it just didn't, the math was not mathing. Really, Ruin? Because it sounds like you're from hell. Having someone like you on my stream is my worst nightmare. So, now he's saying, yeah, but I'm a public figure. Nothing's going to happen. I said, okay, so I ran away when I was 14. My friend gave her phone number to some guy, her home phone number. We told him that we got kicked out of our house, okay? He could put 2 and 2 together. He's like, these bitches are runaways. He called her parents and helped them create a sting operation to get us out of the city, out of New York City. I was like sleeping. Ugh, you don't even want to know. This poor little girl that I was. It was a hard time for me. Like I told you, I've had like a very rough life. Thank you, Ruin. Thank you so much for inventing the language I'm speaking. I didn't know you were mean. Matthew, like I said, it's always now to me. You were mean? Water under the bridge. Well, they made a plan with this man to meet up with us. He was telling us he was the delivery went great. The baby's sleeping now. So he made a ruse to meet up with our stupid asses, and we go meet up with him, and in broad daylight on the street in New York City, our fathers got out of a van, grabbed us, and ripped us into the van. And not a single person in New York City even looked up. And at that moment, I was like, that could have been anyone. That could have been anyone. who ripped me into a van and nobody in this city even looked twice. A reconnect. Hey, Yusa, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in June. I used to tell people to guess, but that just, it's a game. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I don't need anyone to guess, especially not on YouTube where people are trying to take me down. Thank you, Shot. I'm proud of you. So I realized that could have been anyone. What am I doing? What are those? So I actually have a jumpsuit. You want me to put a jumpsuit on? I have a jumpsuit for working on my motorcycle. I will not lie. So all I can do when he's telling me, thanks, Daniel. Gracias. When he's telling me that he can't do anything to me in New York City. Oh, nothing can happen in a public place. So first he tells me he's a public figure. Then he tells me nothing can happen in a public place. And I'm like, bro, I got ripped off the street into a van in New York City. 3 people got stabbed and killed the day before yesterday. Yo, thank you so much. Yeah, I love the mic too. I don't know what I have to do. There's a lot of things I have to do, right? Learning step by step. Sound was better before. It was louder before, but I think the sound is better now. Harsh, where are we at on the sound? Muzzle wump, where are we at on the sound? People said the same thing yesterday. The sound was louder without it, but I think it's better with this. Probably because I'm not actually wearing it. I think you just have to turn up your thing. If you turn up your volume, this will be better. It took me a while to figure out how to use this. Is that better now that I'm wearing it? Okay. Let me finish this story, okay? And then I'll put the jumpsuit on, and then I got to go to the gym. So, yeah, that's what I thought. Content creators know. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you all for being in the stream. I'm going to wrap up this story and take my kids to the gym. So if you are into the stream and you want to see me live again, make sure to sub to the channel. Hit the bell so you're notified when I go live. I've been going live at 1 EST. Muggle Wump, as much as I want you to get some good rest, I also love that you're in my stream. Selfish. Bitch. Bro needs to stop. Just meet where comfortable for both parties or don't meet. It's a mean world. Not to mention that, better and best with the mic soft and clean. We don't want to see the cleavage. Who's with me? All the chat. Yeah, everybody, let me know what a disgusting whore I am and tell me that you don't want to see my cleavage. Please do that. Come on, guys. Let's get in the chat. Take me down as a woman. Seriously, come on. Take me down a peg. Neg me. Body shame me. Make me feel ashamed. Slut shame me, please. Muzzle Vump, thank you. Thank you. That gives me so much hope that I'm onto something here. I mean, thank you. Okay, so the story, all right? Close your eyes or close the app. No, it's good. Keep it that way. You're hot. Yeah, no, I think I look good. I think I look good. Yeah, it's not as strong, but the quality's better. So you can turn up your volume, I think. That's a you problem. So he's trying to get me to meet up in Times Square. Guys, when I tell you that a previous, and it's hard to admit this, the old version of myself would have gone. The old version of myself wouldn't even have asked him to come out here. The old version of myself would have offered to meet him in Times Square right off the bat because he had all the social media following, and I wouldn't have had the confidence that I can do things on my own, and I would have had a belief that I need men to help me to get where I am, and I would have gone and met him in Times Square. That is dark, right? It's hard to admit, but thank you, Harsh41. Yeah, no, I know. No, I really do appreciate. I think the looks are nice. I think it's a combination of everything. And the robe, it's not open on purpose. It just keeps opening. This is what I wear when I live stream because I'm at my vanity. Like you guys don't know, but like I'm at my little vanity table with all my makeup and stuff. So yeah, it's cool to see how far I've come because there was a time where I would have thought like, oh my God, this guy's got all these followers. He can help my career. But I was just like, dude, I have much more to offer you than you have to offer me. I can get 2 million followers. I can get 444,000 subscribers. I don't need any help from him. And I never felt that way before. So I almost feel like God put it in my path for me to like realize how much I've grown and how much I've changed and give me a moment to assert that. I always kind of think, right? God, if it's in you, if it's out, I don't know what it is, but let's say God. I feel like God, I keep reading the first passages of this Bible that I got. I think that God knows where you're at in life. And I think he sends you tests so that you have a chance to know yourself. So God knows I got this, but God knows that I don't necessarily know I got this. So God puts these little challenges in my path, like my ex, when my ex texted me last month, or like this guy with all these followers. It's like a test, and it's not a test to see. God already knows. It's a test, and that test gives you an opportunity to pass it and then say to yourself, damn, I have actually like elevated my life here. Does that make sense? Are you an actor? You're the second person to ask me that today. I'm not an actor. Yes, Harsh, we don't want to see, am I right? By the way, Shah is still single, enjoying single life, working and traveling. Shah, you're doing so great. Great job. Yes, Shah is always a really hard worker. Put my earbuds in and now it's intimate. Ooh. So cozy with Taylor Television, live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Akashic Record stuff. Like that. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. I'm a seeker of the truth. I'm a seeker of the truth. So I'm very spiritual. I'm very curious, and I'm always reading. Always reading. Um, yeah, I don't understand Sicky Sick. Interesting. His other hand's on the Bible. Mine too. You got a good name because you're ruining this stream. Thank you, Harsh, for keeping me posted and motivated on all the likes. I really appreciate this, guys. So then I just told him, I said, listen, oh, and so then I said, hey, I think that it would be worthwhile for you to come out here if you want to. If not, that's totally cool too. We can keep in touch. You ever need anything when you're here, let me know. If I can help you with something, yes. If I need help with something with content, let me know. And he's like, okay, I'll think hard about this. Bro, it's done. It's over. Oh, that's what made me think of it. So in the middle of all this conversation, I asked, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife? Do you have a kid? Like, I'm really not trying to date. This was like the last time I was opening Tinder. And the only reason he caught my eye was because he has like all these, followers and he's a content creator. And so I was like, do you have a wife or a girlfriend or a kid? And he said, no, no, no. But then he went on to explain that he does have a girlfriend that he actually just feels too bad to break up with because she's very dependent on him. And I'm like, the fuck? Sicky sick. Do not quote ruin without permission. We support the First Amendment. You might be British, you might not understand, but we're in America and it's freedom of speech in the stream. So you just like to read it, but you are not a believer, right? I'm a believer in certain things. I'm not a convinced believer that what's in the Bible is the word of God. I don't know that this is, yeah, I don't know about that. But there are certain things that I do know. Like I know I have a soul. I know that there's something higher than myself. I know that there's something like of God in the human body. Um, I know things, but I don't know what about the Bible. That's why I'm trying to read it because everyone has all these opinions about God in the Bible, and I think the Bible might be like a big book of secrets. I think it's all hidden in plain sight in here. I don't think it's to be taken at face value. I think there's secrets. And I think it has to do with quantum physics, particle theory, photons, light, black holes, the torus field, um, different dimensional planes, um, the zinc spark that happens at conception between the sperm and the egg. So I'm on to it. I got the poster. I got the Great Awakening poster. I'm putting things together over here. Can I please pass away? Anything for you. I have to leave the jumpsuit on day and night to punish me for stealing books. I'm a believer in God, and I'm a believer in Christ consciousness and the energy of an ascended master. Seek the truth with the gown done as tight as it will go. From all the chat, X. Love you too, Ruin. I have a soul. Do you? Usually. Depends who's asking. Because I could be a heartless killer. Yo, Logan, what up? So you are partially believer. I believe uh I believe in the energy. I believe that the concepts of Jesus Christ are surrounded by like some kind of energy, and I think it has something to do with light and God. That's what I believe. No, Nadi, you cannot. The Bible is a collection of books voted in around 325 AD at the Council of Nicaea. Yeah, so I have the Apocryphon too. So I have the missing books from the Bible as well. Is that what you're talking about? Some of those, the ones that didn't make it in? I guess it's not over here. I have the Apocryphon of John, and then I have the complete Apocrypha. And the crazy thing is that we have this free little library by my house. And so sometimes I stop when I'm feeling called. And the last time I stopped was when this Bible and then this book. Hail, Hail, Holy Queen, the Mother of God in the Word of God. I'm just a seeker. That's all. I'm just a learner, and I love to read, and that's why I want to share books with you on a Get Ready With Me book club. Hate to see her leave, love to see her go. E-Bug, are you always so beautiful and energetic? I don't know. Why don't you ask some of the people that come to my stream? Ask the people who come to my stream. A million people can't be wrong, huh, sure? I won't do that. My daughter hates when I do that thing. My daughter hates that. The most famous one is the Book of Mary Magdalena. Yeah, so I got all that stuff. I'm trying to read it. Yes, I'm always like this. That's why I'm a full-time live streamer again and a YouTuber. I just love to share the energy with the people, connect, give you guys some good vibes. I want to make a morning live stream show called The Good Morning Show. That's a great name, right? And I want to do this stream. I want to do a stream. Maybe we should do it at happy hour time, like 5 to 6 p.m. and call it happy hour. Happy hour. Because we're happy, right? Pillow talk. I'm going to be reading Wizard of Oz. Some of the Harsh didn't know what Wizard of Oz was, but they have a cartoon in India that basically was the same thing. Check it out. I don't have my basket in the room. My hypnotist and close friend got me a basket. Guys, I have my costume. I could probably fit in it again. I'm going to read the Wizard of Oz chapter by chapter. Maybe we can do a pillow talk. Bedtime stories. I listen to a bedtime story on my Hatch alarm clock. Hey, it's 4:44. That's my lucky number. I listen to a bedtime story. You can see my Hatch alarm clock right there. One of my atomic habits is going to bed without the TV on. But since I need my TV comfort before I go to bed, I let myself watch 1/2 hour. So my Hatch alarm clock counts down a half an hour. So I get in bed, I turn the TV on, I set the sleep timer to 30 minutes. I wish you could set a permanent sleep timer. There's probably smarter TVs than mine now. But actually, Walmart sent my dad 2 TVs, 65-inch TVs, and he gave me one. Banking error. Oh, what was it? It's supposed to be on Do Not Disturb, and you're only supposed to be able to break through. That's one big ass TV, huh? That Christmas tree is from Temu. I'm sponsored by Temu. I have Temu. I have to make a video. I'm gonna message her on my iPad. Thank you, Sid. It's because my hair is oiled right now. Put the medieval girl dress on. That's the Wizard of Oz. Ready for the jumpsuit now. Is there pants on under the pants? No, I'm just watching pants. I watch her stream. She's done drugs today. That's why. I love happiness. Good morning, New Yorkies. What teeth thing? Routine? How do you know? Yes, the jumpsuit. Pillow talk. Blowy. The teeth thing. Huh? I answered it. No, I get it. Yo, I got up. The chat's popping. Damn. Yeah, it's 65 inches. But anyway, I wish I could set a permanent sleep timer. So every time I turned it on, it only stayed for 30 minutes. But anyway, I turn it on. I turn the sleep timer on. I hit my alarm clock. That begins a 30-minute countdown to my bedtime story. So the TV turns off and the bedtime story starts playing. But yeah, we could read Wizard of Oz. I have the book. It's public domain. I can read the whole thing. I like to interact with strangers. Yeah. Bikini. I'm going to do the bikini. The pink, that's a light that says ho, 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 actually. So that you guys know where I stay. Can I zoom in on it at all? It's neon, so you can't see. I wonder if I get closer. Look, it's from Temu. That's part of my Temu Christmas haul. How old is this one? How old is what? Read it on live. That's what I'm saying. So I could do like a bedtime story stream with the Wizard of Oz. You guys would love that. And I always make them public. So even if you miss the stream, you can still watch it. It really helps my channel when people rewatch the stream. That's what gave me the idea to start going live every day. I did a Get Ready With Me for a Tinder date I didn't want to go on, which actually I didn't update another stream. Guys, he was making racist remarks to me. It's the only date I got up and silently walked out. I got up, went to the bathroom, and then walked right past him out the door. He made 3 racist remarks to me in a row. Wow, what up, TD? YouTube, ho, ho, ho. How do you know my ex-girlfriend? That's me. Me and her must be related. Bye, Sid Sam. Thanks for subscribing. We are Bunny. I'm 39. Well, guys, I gotta go. The stream's going great. It really is. Just yeah, we're from the same family. That's my sister. I do have to go. You guys want me to put on that jumpsuit real quick? It's not really that inappropriate. But you aren't supposed to ask a girl how old she is. But then again, it's like live streaming is a bit of a different situation. I'm kind of putting myself out there on YouTube. You have to wear the jumpsuit. All right. Be right back. It's black and it's velour. And it's from when I used to live stream full time. I had a clothing delivery service called Les Totes. And you pay one fee and they send you a box of clothes every month. And you get to choose what you keep and you get to choose what you send back. And you can send it all back and just get a new tote. Or you can, I'm so paranoid that I'm going to like be seen changing on live. You can either buy the clothes at a discount or you can return the whole box. And this jumpsuit was from there and I kept it because I thought it was lit. But then it wasn't my taste anymore, so I got rid of it. So it was in a bag of clothes to get rid of in the garage. But then I had to open it when I was looking for Halloween stuff and I found it and I was like, yo, I could totally wear this underneath my motorcycle clothes. Or I could wear it to work on my motorcycle because I was going to make a video. I was going to make videos about my journey learning how to ride a motorcycle for girls. And I thought like, adventure school for girls content. And I thought I could wear this while I changed the oil on my motorcycle. Oh yeah, now I'm back. I'm back to my old live streaming days. Have to sleep in it too, wear the jumpsuit. All right, well done. It's Puma. Ow! I stepped on the pins! Dylan opened up my damn pins that I stand on. Oh my god. Ow! Okay, so anyway, I'm wearing the shirt underneath it, but here we go. Here's the fit. This is so cute. Good thing I didn't get rid of it. I have no ass, but I'm working on it. So yeah, guys, I think if you guys like the jumpsuit, let me know. Let me know. Hit it with a like. I guess I need to hit myself with a lint roller. But like everyone in the family is sharing the same lint roller right now. Ani, thanks. Yeah, it's Puma and it's really old. Thank you. I'm probably not as fat as I keep saying I am. Really not fat. I just want to have like a visible ab line and be like model hot because I feel like I have a pretty good base and with a little work I could really be like a 10. It's like I'm walking around as like a 7.5 when I could be a 10 and it's like I'm about to be 40. So how much longer can I be like conventionally hot and sexy? 10 years? I got 10 years to be hot to young guys. I want to make them count. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's velour. Thanks guys. Hi. Guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell because I am going to wrap up this stream now. And I want to make sure I see some of you guys in my next stream, like especially the ones who just came in. You missed out on the fun. You missed out on the tea. Okay, the other tea is that my daughter and this girl had problems because of the other girl. I will own it if my daughter does something wrong. And this woman and I were friends, and she reached out to me, honestly asking me why her daughter was getting iced out. And I was very honest with her. And she did not like what I said, and she freaked out, started screaming and crying, telling me to take back what I said. It was psychotic, truly. And I vowed to never speak to her again because she disrespected me. She really disrespected me. She disrespected my time. I don't have an hour to sit here and have some bullshit conversation with you. So if you don't want to really hear what I have to say and you're just expecting me to kiss your ass and pull punches, don't call me. Like, if you want to talk, let's talk like women. But if you want to call me and start yelling and screaming at me because I'm telling you the truth, do not waste my time. I don't have it, So I was insulted. Was it a cliffhanger with that guy? Was it a cliffhanger with the guy with the face tattoo? Oh, the guy with the face tattoo, I just told him I'm not coming to the city. And I just stopped talking to him. That's it. Nice to meet you too. Um, yeah, the other T was just and so I blocked her on everything because she's the whole situation's a little sick and weird, and I don't like any of it around me at all. But this woman really had disrespected me in this conversation, and I decided that I would never speak to her again. Like that's it. We are done. Like we don't need like there's nothing. Like no eye contact maybe, no smiles, no nothing, no pleasantries. I'm done. People do not disrespect me like that, and if they do, that's fine. I respect your right to disrespect me, but I also respect my right to completely cut you out of my life. So that's what I did. But I didn't block her on messages because I knew. I just knew. I knew she was going to send me something crazy one day. I have never gotten a message like this from anybody who is not mentally ill. Okay? Meanwhile, I saved her contact with the clown emoji and the devil emoji. After we had that fight, oh, that's what I did. I blocked her on everything, including messages, but then I unblocked her on messages because I was like, yo, I low key want the tea. I don't want her to message me something crazy and not know what it said, you know? So, I unblocked her, but I changed her contact to devil clown. That made me feel good. No. This was my response. That was my response. You think that's a long message? You think that's a long message? Really? Do you think that was a long message? This was the message I was replying to. Any more questions, family? Did I read all that? Did I read all that? Did I read all that? No, I did not read all that. I pressed my thumb down on it. I copied it. I pasted it into ChatGPT and I asked it to give me a summary of the message, which I then read and then wrote my reply. And we're both lucky. I'm lucky that I didn't read the message before I replied. I did wind up going on to read it afterwards because, like, out of just pure interest. Um, I did read it all afterwards, and she's really lucky that I didn't read it before I sent the reply because the stuff that is in that text is like twisted. Like it makes me feel a little bit nervous that two adults could have a conversation and one could like take out of context so much stuff like that. Yeah, no, I know, but that's okay. I figured they could, but it's all right. Thank you, Harsh, for thinking of me. There's no actual full phone numbers in here because it's on the iPad anyway. So yeah, I was just like, what in the hell is this? She literally sent me that whole message basically trying to shame me and chastise me and scold me for everything I said to her in our previous conversation and just go on and on and on about all sorts of crazy shit that isn't real and didn't happen. So I wrote back a reply. You know, I shut it down and just let her know that like everyone can choose their friends. We're choosing not to be your friends. Like, let's just end this. Like, we're not in middle school. But yeah, that was hey, what up, HD? Yeah, so all right, TWC, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, so no, I didn't read it. I put it into ChatGPT and I got the summary and then I replied based on what the summary said because I already knew what the hell it was going to say. But it was just funny because I didn't block her because I thought it'd be interesting to see what she said, and it was. It was actually crazy. That's okay, TWC Myers, but please stop. So, yeah, that's basically the tea. I got a book written to me, talking about, ooh, make a sandwich. Hot girl save money. Harsh. Yeah. I am I let him get away with too much. Have you ever been to prison? You look like kind of criminal. We were talking about that in the stream. I've been arrested several times. I've never been to actual federal prison though. I'll leave it at that. I've not been to federal prison. Oh my God. Muzzle Womp, what are you doing today? What's going on in Bali today? What's the plan? I love Ubud. I love it all. You're so lucky to live there. Give an inch, they take a mile. If you give a mouse a cookie. Made it to work. If you make it to Ireland today, we'll go to Guinness. Nice. That's the lowest carb beer. It's the lowest calorie beer. Coming from a recovered eating disorder girly. Guinness was my shit. No plan. Video editing, I have to edit so bad. Live streaming is a way to procrastinate video editing because I can feel like I'm making videos without actually editing my videos. But I do have to edit my Temu sponsorship video. So I will be editing my Temu video and lock in and all that. Where are you, TWC? All right, guys, I'm going to go. I got to get to the gym. I should wear this to the gym. Muzzle bro, sleep well. Yeah, we need to see your stuff in the Oscars. Full of sugar. But no, but Guinness is the lowest calorie beer. I'm telling you. That's for real. Okay, here we go. It's Dylan's rest day, so I don't need to train Dylan, which is good because I already went to the personal trainer at 6 o'clock. So I'm just going to go walk on an incline while my daughter works out. She's a runner. She's a track star. Hey, thanks for being in here, Sicky Sick, Stephen, Harsh, Muzzle Womp, TWC, Sharma, Harsh. Ciao. Yo, Harsh, are you impressed? You knew I had it in me the whole time. But did you like this one? As Dylan would say, as the kids would say. I see a lot of people talking completely crazy, like reckless on YouTube. I'm allowed to like say whatever I want as long as it's like within reason, right? Thank you for being here with me. Harsh, that was good. But yeah, right? Like I can pop off on YouTube, right? Like as long as I'm like being appropriate, like I can really like, I see people like just really saying whatever. Yes, Muzzle Wump. Hey, thanks Hayden. Make sure you sub to the channel and hit the bell. You'll get notified tomorrow when I go live. And on Sunday, I'm gonna go live all day. I look like literal ass right now. I'm so tired. And I've been streaming for so long that it makes my eyes, whatever. All right, TWC, I'll sleep in it. I'll sleep in it for sure. Yay, I'm actually excited to go to the gym. Work off some of this energy. I get super like wired when I'm streaming. I get, because I gotta, all right. Thanks for everyone for being in my stream. One final opportunity to sub before I sign off. Hit the bell, like the stream, and watch it again when it's not live. Watch it again when it's public. My PR for squats is 225. Okay, Harsh, I'll talk to you on the flip side. And all of you guys have a great day, night, wherever you are. Don't forget, keep your friends close, put your enemies closer. I've never said that in my life, but I said it like I say it every time. That's a new thing. So Harsh, are you with me on this? I Heart Men t-shirts. This is funny because it seems like a joke, but I'm serious. Right? This is funny. This is merch worthy, right? Once I get to 3,000 watch hours, I can sell things, right? Hey, Robert, I was just signing off. Thanks for coming back. I'm going to the gym with the kids, or with one of my kids. Yeah, gym stream. One of these days, my best friend and I go to the gym together. I'll have her help me out with some gym content. All right, guys, thanks again for being here. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. All right? Bye.